welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. This is our stream of Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. This is our 4th episode. We're going to go around and explain who the hell we are again. I'm James Hamrick. I'm going to be your DM this evening and every other Saturday night starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am a New York-based actor. Instagram is JimJamHamgram. Great. Calvin.
Hi, my name is Calvin Stara. You can generally find me on Instagram at @the_ceiling. It's a play on my name, Stare at the Ceiling. There I'll post my art and whatnot. I'm a scenic designer in New York City. I play the character Raina Carbert. He is a Kalashtar sorcerer, so he is completely symmetrical across the face. And he uses, I think I chose silver hair and dichromatic eyes for the dual soul.
And once again, since we lost our first episode, we will be explaining what all the characters look like once Will gets back. He is not lagging out. He is indeed with us. He is just to show face at an event currently. He can be found here on Twitch at Quilliam the Scribe. He is another streamer, as well as a actor, musician, all of the above. And great, Myles.
Hello, I'm Myles. You can find me on Twitter, and you can find me on Instagram at @metheguy_, or you can find me on Facebook, I guess, if you want to add me on Facebook, Myles Phillips. I'm an actor, I'm a musician, I'll post my music on stuff, I'll post other random things, anything that I'd like, I guess. I am playing Joe Candle in this D&D session. Joe Candle is a half-orc. He's about 6'8". He has purple grayish skin. He has like black hair with dreads, kind of like me, and he has a very tasteful mustache, kind of like me, and he has tusks sticking out of his teeth, out of his mouth, kind of like
you.
me. Yeah. Yeah, and he has like a crimson and like brown armor and a great big great axe, trusty great axe. His name is Richard the Great Axe is the Great Axe. I just named it.
Richard the Great Axe. Many tales have been told about Richard the Great Axe, and many have yet to be told. Beautiful. Regan.
Hi, I'm Regan Teller. I am an actor, should I ever get any work again. You can find me on Instagram at Regan_Teller or Draken Teller. You can also find me on other stuff at Fire Breather or Fire Breather Boy with a Y in the word fire. I'm playing Drakiel Shiraki. Do you want me to describe him right now, or do you want me to describe
Well, everybody else has, so go ahead.
Okay. So he's like a 5'11" 3/4 guy. His skin is as white as snow. Half of his hair is just blood red, and he's just got a few like white locks of white hair to match the skin. Half of his face is covered in red scales. The one eye on the white side is just ice blue, and the other one is just this orange and red fiery looking thing. And he wears a cloak over some very light looking clothes, but very warm looking. I think that's it. And he's got like a couple of little tiny horns poking out of his long hair. I think that's a pretty good description of what he looks like in my brain.
I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty good. Beautiful. All right, so if we are good to keep moving, I will give a short little recap, and then I will let you guys recap anything that I may have missed. Great. Last time, on Icewind Dale, our party dispatched of a frost druid who was awakening various wildlife in an effort to bring terror to 10 towns. After desecrating the Moon Elf Temple more with their various shenanigans, they returned to Lonelywood speaker Nimsy Huddle for a reward. They also procured information that the caravan, harboring the serial killer they chased, was stopping in Dugan's Hole on the far side of 10 towns. Making their way there through the town of Targos, they stopped, encountering a corrupt society where people were being sacrificed to the Frost Maiden, with the next sacrifice to be carried out tomorrow afternoon. The speaker of the town, Nerth Maxildanar, a Zentarim, crime syndicate in the Forgotten Realms, told them he would help them acquire supplies to continue on their journey if they proved themselves heroes of Targos. After engaging some muggers, one of which was finished off by a mysterious flying snake, the party continued on to Three Flags Sailing, the local tavern, to scour for rumors and leads on further adventurers in the snowy wastes.
We also met Barry the Bush.
Oh yeah.
Barry the Woke Bush.
Barry the Woke Bush.
That's, just underlined.
So woke.
He stayed with his mother.
We almost got a ring of protection.
We were so close. But I was probably gonna give it back if I hadn't been knocked down on my turn, or like right before my turn. Weren't we attacked in the streets?
Yes, you were attacked by muggers.
Yeah, we were.
Mm-hmm.
And
One ran
of them
away.
got away, and the other one we took down. And then, like, he got bit by a flying snake.
Right, controlled.
And died in front of us.
At least I presume the flying snake was controlled by the speaker of the city.
Yeah, who has the flying snakes, and one of them's name is Sergeant Handsome.
And surprisingly
Sergeant
enough,
Xander Handsome.
yeah, we love Sergeant. Well, actually, we hate Sergeant Handsome. I hate him. I don't know
I
how
like
he
him.
was.
I like
I
most
think that's-
creatures.
I was gonna say I think that's a personal choice here. But then the bandit that we did take down, he does have a black serpent tattoo, by the way. I don't know if you guys remember that, but don't know what it means, but he does.
You can make me a history check if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, why not? Let's just start the rolls. Hang on, I gotta open. My friend made me this very lovely dice bag. Well, it's nice. I like to get caught on it, so that's a. That's a 23.
23. Yeah, you would recognize that as like a primary signifier of Zentarim in the Forgotten Realms. They generally have tattoos or insignias of a black snake.
Is the snake still there, or did it fly off?
It flew back to the inn where you were staying and where the speaker was staying.
I wanted to make friends.
It kind of just like bit him, looked up at you, hissed, and then flew back.
Should we leave this body here, or should we take it back to Nerth?
You know, I believe that Nerth already knows.
Yeah, so it's no
tavern.
So you want to continue to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, do you see any reason to go back right now? I could use a beer.
Well, I see one of two options.
Okay.
Either this man was a bad man, and we can take credit for that, or this was a good man, and we could get in a lot of trouble for that, and we might want to dump the body.
I mean, what was that snake, though?
Did I recognize it as any of the snakes he had? Because I looked through the hole in the last one.
It looked like it was a yellow just this yellow snake. It looked like the other snake that wasn't Sergeant Handsome.
Okay.
Welcome back, William.
Yay!
What's up, everybody?
Hello. May we take a short break to have you introduce what your character looks like?
Sure. Yeah, Niketh is a. Yeah, right. I switched over to all white robes, but this little tiny elf child with a pale face and maroon purplish eyes stares out from underneath clothing made of fur and handmade clothes, and sort of blends into the snow. You have a hard time picking him out unless he wants you to see him.
Awesome. Cool. So, yeah, you've seen the snake before. It was in the cage being fed rats with the other snake.
Right.
Great. So, what do you guys do?
But an option also is
There-
maybe this this man was sent to us as a test. We're being tested right now by Nerth, or by he ordered someone within Zentarum to test us on whether or not we'd kill a bad person and then report that to him. I don't know. I feel like that snake had something to
Right
do with
next
it.
to us. We could go check out maybe a few local quests in the tavern, and then go report back to him when we're about ready to go to bed.
Would I know if it's illegal in Icewind Dale to kill people and we're about to be in deep shit?
Give me a history check.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
plus
what's
one.
wrong with murder? Why would there?
But that
what's
was
the
an 18,
problem?
so 19.
Yeah, you come from Luskan. Murder is loosely frowned upon. Yeah, you can't just walk up to someone and stab them for no reason. But if you're getting mugged and someone tries to mug you and you just completely just
Melt them.
melt them,
Skewer them with an icicle.
skewer them with an icicle, yeah, that's totally fine.
Super deserved it.
It might make some heads turn, it might attract some attention, but it's not explicitly illegal. These settlements are not nomadic per se, and they do have some common laws, but they're nothing like the southern metropolises of Waterdeep or
Get a perception check
Overgate.
as to what the crowd is
Yeah.
looking like what they're feeling.
Are there any witnesses?
You actually haven't seen that many people walk by. You saw one person kind of huddled up in a coat heading towards that tavern, and they kind of looked your way, and the second they saw a body lying in the road, they're just
Fuck.
but other than that, it's kind of hard to gauge out in this weather.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, what are we feeling, gang?
Well-
I just got shot, so I'd like to maybe, relax for a minute. Maybe get something to eat.
Want a
Bandage
beer?
up the whole. What's beer?
Oh, we gotta get you a beer.
Well, all right.
I guess
I suppose
ale here.
I guess in any other situation, I'd be wary of giving a 12-year-old beer, but seeing as what we've
Wow,
been
are
through
you
so
12?
far,
I was
feel
freaking
like
12.
Yeah.
I feel like Niketh can handle a beer. He's murdered plenty of them.
He has stamina.
He's
He's
seen
lost.
He's seen things that most 40-year-olds haven't.
Right, yeah.
I have seen
He's
things
lost
that
the
makes-
pale of innocence.
I have seen things that make the dreamer quake within his slumber.
Niketh, you have a way with words, sir.
It's like a poet.
Well, or a murderer.
No, I could go for a beverage.
All right.
Drakiel? Tavern?
After you.
All
Right.
right. I'm the
So-
first one through the door, apparently.
Our adventurers, after convening over this bloating poisoned corpse, just decide to leave it in the snow and head to the tavern. 3 ships sailing, 3 flags sailing. As you come in, it's pretty raucous. You can see a whole bunch of people kind of huddled up at various tables. A whole bunch of conversations. Whole bunch of conversations are going on. You see this Goliath just telling this massive tale about how he encountered this Goliath polar bear lycanthrope out in the out by Kelvin's Cairn, the largest mountain in the region. You also hear of the town of Bremen being terrorized by a monster living in the lake. Even though none of the other towns have been harangued
Didn't
by
we
this
hear
monster.
about that one and
gonna
that it's
say.
a plesiosaurus?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
heard something about a plesiosaurus in Bremen.
Right. Yeah, when we were at the
It made me
when we
really
were at the
happy.
mound.
The Druid Grove.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
The at the bar is this sorry. At the bar is this plump gray-haired woman who is just wearing kind of a dirty apron, and she's like going about and like taking orders, laughing with some of the guests, and then she goes to another side of the bar. She's quickly filling drink orders, looks ridiculously haggard. She sees you all walk in, and she just like waves you down and goes, "Hello, hello, welcome to Three Flags Sailing. Can I get you something?"
I'm told that I should try a beer.
A beer, just a beer. Any light, dark? You got anything?
Give him a light one.
All right,
Okay.
light lager coming right up.
Yep.
She goes over to the taps and just pours this like sickly piss colored liquid. It starts to foam up at the top, but then the foam dies really fast. And she just kind of slides it over to you, and she goes, "All right, 1 gold piece."
Okay.
Gold.
Is that a lot?
It's pretty. It's not a bad price.
What? Where are you getting beverages?
1 gold piece for a beer. It's not. Can we? Never mind.
She seems very stressed, and like she was really. It looked like she was really trying hard to get liquid out of that tap. She comes back up and says, "Oh, I should probably mention we're totally out of mead. So I apologize for that. We're still
Mead?
waiting on shipments. Yes.
What
we're
the
still
hell
waiting-
is stopping shipments?
I honestly don't know. Apparently Goodmead's been having some trouble, and so the shipments have been really slowing down. I haven't gotten anything in a month.
It's
Well,
pretty
what-
an exaggerated amount of time without shipments.
Yep. What do you expect me to do about it? I'm a barkeep.
Oh, nothing. Don't get me wrong. I just find that to be a very exaggerated amount of time.
Yeah, I would think so too. I asked
Yeah.
a couple of adventurers to head out there to see what they can do about it, and no one's come back. But especially with the
Wow.
roads out, of town towards Goodmead being closed, I figure that has something to do with it.
Are you sure they want to come back?
I don't know. If they ended up getting out that direction, it was probably be really difficult to get back.
Hmm.
Raina, there seems like there's something on your mind.
Oh, honestly, not. I mean, I just really like mead, and I really want my mead.
Mead is delicious. But do you have anything else on tap besides mead?
Let's see. I have this white lager, from Waterdeep.
Mm.
Also have a Luskan dark ale.
Ooh, I would like a Luskan dark ale and your best meat.
Best meat. Coming right up. Just for the record, that's going to be 5 altogether with the meat.
Oh,
Excellent.
can I get something to
It
eat
is
too?
5.
Yeah, 4 gold for the same portion of meat.
Your second best meat, thank you.
Second best meat, I'll get you something for a gold.
Perfect.
Right, she kind of takes all your money, and then she goes into the kitchen. This little halfling kind of comes out. This missing like most of his hair, kind of out there in patches. He kind of comes up, and she goes, "Get back in the kitchen! We got this, that, and the we've got this." And she hands him a ticket. And hands him a ticket. Get back in there. We need more people out here. Just how can you find good help these days? And she rushes into the kitchen after him. And you are left alone for a moment.
Huh. Good mead is on our way to Dugan's Hole. And maybe see what's going on over there on our way.
I'm not 100% worried about fixing their delivery process, but I'm imagining that there's a gold bounty on the end of it.
That is a good.
Bremen was the place where that dinosaur thing is
Yes.
in that lake.
Yes.
The one that we all floated down.
Yes.
Wow, we almost died.
Yeah.
What
Several
else is
times.
Well,
Thanks, Drakiel.
doesn't everyone almost die every single day of their lives?
Yeah, just some come closer.
Some come close. I guess you don't know. You never know.
No,
You
I
could be
do.
wrong.
No, I
could-
very much
I
do.
suppose you would know more about it than any of us, wouldn't you, Raina?
As you say that, you hear a gentleman kind of sitting next to you just kind of say, "I think a great musician once said, 'Every day a little death.'" He turns, and you see this guy, strangely, just in a vest, in a white shirt, no coat whatsoever, with some really, really muddied up boots, just kind of sitting there with a glass of water. And he just kind of looks at all of you.
Well,
It's that
sir, you
water
must
tree.
be. Yeah. Well, I was saying you must be freezing. You don't have a coat on.
Oh, I was going to say the water must be treating him wonderfully.
You get dehydrated every now and then, but I don't think it's that cold. I'm from around here.
I see. What is your name, sir?
No one of importance. I just thought I'd ask what this fine group of adventurers is doing in town. We haven't had very many adventurers move through this particular part of Ten Towns. And I'm curious as to what brings you here.
Well,
I lost you, Calvin.
What, really? Can you hear me?
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Now I can. Now I can.
Okay, great. I would imagine that the hanging dead bodies would probably deter some adventurers.
Yeah. I think it would. But you know, some people think that they're above the law. Some people think that they're above the wrath of the Frost Maiden.
Yep. I mean, when was the last time you saw her?
The Frost Maiden?
Yeah.
Kind of looks out the window and you can see snow just kind of beating against the window. The window's almost rattling with the rage of the wind outside. And he's just kind of like, I think we see evidence of her wrath every single day. So you could say I'm looking at her right now. He looks out the window.
It's
And are you one
I
of the
see.
few people in this town who believes in sacrificing other people will satiate her wrath?
It's not about satiating her wrath, it's about thanking her for allowing us to live.
Well, why wouldn't she just allow you to live? What is her beef with you people?
She is the goddess of cruelty. She has no beef, per se. She wants beauty preserved and filth eradicated.
Hmm.
Those who are not strong enough to withstand the mighty breezes of the north should not be here, wouldn't you say?
I guess that makes sense, yes.
Yeah.
So you agree. He looks directly at you, Drakiel, and he says, "You seem to know exactly what I'm talking about."
Drakiel's gonna get up and go walk over to the door. And he'll wait for you guys to finish your meal.
I'm curious, what made you travel with that one? They seem a little icy.
Well, we all sort of seem to just find each other, and it seemed more beneficial than not to just travel together while we adventure out here. All of us have, I suppose, we all have our separate reasons for being this far north, but it's better to travel with a group than it is to travel alone, especially in such harsh conditions. Also, he saved my life, so.
Oh, how sweet.
I owe him that.
Well, it's wonderful to meet you. I'm sure we'll see each other again very soon. He smiles, and he walks towards the door. Walking past you, Drakiel, he looks you in the eyes, and they glow an icy blue, and he says, "Her chill will wrap itself around you soon enough as well." And he walks out the door.
Can I insight check him and see if he's perhaps the guy we're trying to find?
I mean, I don't think an insight check would necessarily tell you that. I would proffer that's up to your interpretation.
We did get a description of a guy once, didn't we?
You got a description that he had icy blue eyes and he had daggers made of ice.
Didn't Nimsy also say that he was like suspiciously underdressed?
Yes, he did.
That seems like enough to go on. At least for
Well,
a roll.
That guy was strange. Wearing little to no clothing. Well, virtually no clothing in such weather. Said he was used to this weather because he's from here. Wonder what that could mean, right?
Sounds like just anybody, even from like the desert. You know, they like to be a little bit stronger looking to the tourists. Be like, oh, I can handle this hot weather, fuckers.
Drakiel, do you know him? He seemed to be familiar with you.
No, I've never met him.
Huh. But you seem he seemed off to you. You left our group while we were talking to him. He seemed to disturb you very much.
I don't agree with the ideals of this town.
No, I don't think many people would agree with the ideals of this town. It seems a bit barbaric to sacrifice people outside of your town gates sacrifice them to this ice maiden, this god of cruelty. Seems a bit silly to me.
Yeah, especially since he himself said that those who could not withstand it would be the ones sacrificed. But did we not get a number? Is it not random? Doesn't sit well with me. He didn't sit well with me.
All right, did we all see that his eyes went blue like it did, or was it just Drakiel?
Just Drakiel. It seemed like it was almost like he was flashing them at you, Drakiel.
Right. Just wanted to double check
and then
on
he
that.
like flashed a knowing smile and then he left. At this point, at the bar, you heard "Oi!" and she points down at the bar, and you can see two big hunks of big but seemingly very dry hunks of meat, and it kind of probably looks like goat. And then you see this just tiny little, what looks like a chicken leg. Along with your dark ale.
Oh, delicious. I take my dark ale and my good meat, and I sit down, and I eat it. And it's delicious.
It's okay. It's tastes almost like jerky. It's very salted. You have to tear it from the bone. It's like this thing was kept in the freezer for maybe 3 months.
Oh, okay. It is perfect for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's exactly what I want.
There you go. There you go.
Can I take a short rest?
Do you spend an hour in this tavern?
I'd imagine so.
Yes.
All right. You guys can take a short rest.
Mistress, can I also get a glass of water?
Sure. She just like pours you some water out of the tap and hands it over.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
As you spend your time just kind of resting, relaxing, eating, you hear more. You start to hear the townsfolk talk more about their various days, about their terrible knucklehead trout catches out on the river. But you also start to hear information about Drakiel. Your ears perk up at the name Cardinaval. Some people are talking about how no one has seen that town speaker for a long time, saying that the speaker there has fallen ill, but sinister figures have been seen entering and leaving the castle there at odd hours.
Who hears this?
Drakiel.
Oh, Drakiel.
Out of character, a castle sounds rad.
I take my water, by the way. I find probably one of the most congested tables. And then I find the nearest torch. And I just take my glass and like go warm it up, you know, to like cook out all the crap out of the water.
Okay.
And I'm listening to that table.
You listen to this table. All right. This really congested table. They appear to be talking about. They're talking about the state of these sacrifices. Someone's saying it does seem a little strange. It seems like mostly the people the speaker doesn't like end up getting hung out to dry, literally. And then the other one goes, well, you know, out in East Haven, they're doing the same thing. They're actually burning people over there. But you know, it's I guess it's a form of justice. They try to combine execution with these sacrifices, and only criminals out there get it. So maybe the speaker's doing the same thing. Well, if you're sure, I mean, I really don't want my number get pulled. So I guess as long as I don't get on the speaker's bad side, I'm probably okay.
I walk back to the group, and guys, I mean, I know we all had assumptions, but the speaker is just killing political opposition.
Hmm.
I mean,
That sounds about right.
but like, did we expect anything different?
Oh, absolutely not. But now we know.
Yeah. I mean, he's revealed himself to be quite the shady individual.
Yeah.
So now we know we need to be extra careful, I suppose. Maybe not trust him completely.
Are you doing anything else in the tavern?
What will be our heroic thing that we do?
Yes.
We haven't.
I mean, do you want to go take out the dinosaur out of Bremen?
We could fight that sea monster.
They said that it was only bothering the people of Bremen, and I don't know. The people here don't seem very charitable. I don't know if they'd care about something that happened the town over.
No, you're
That
right.
is also
You're
true.
right.
Also, I'm not sure we're allowed to leave, are we?
Not technically.
You're basically you're allowed to leave after tomorrow's drawing.
Well, I would
So we have
say
to accomplish this.
that this tavern owner needs mead. On our way to where are we going again? Dugan's Hole.
That'd
Mead
be
is
our
the
good
town
old.
right before it. So theoretically, that could be our good deed. I just don't know if we're allowed to leave town to do such a thing.
Well, wait, did she
You
say
also
that
know,
the?
you also know that the east way towards Bryn Shander is highly dangerous without some sort of dog sled or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
And he
basically,
said he would help us with that if we did this.
Yeah.
checking, James, we didn't level up to level 3, did we?
Did not.
We have
Huh?
not taken a long rest.
No.
Great.
You have
Okay, just wanted to double check. I mean, we could potentially clear out that pathway, but teams of adventurers have been, whoop, wiped out on that road. And,
Since when are you afraid of death?
always! Get me wrong! Always afraid! Always afraid, it just happens to find me.
It just has more of a reason to be afraid than most other people.
Yeah, I've seen that side already once. At least.
At least. As far as you know.
Yeah.
I'll stand up and I'll yell out to everyone in the tavern. Does anybody need help? We're here to help people. Does anyone have anything heroic we can do for them?
Maybe
We
a
can help
persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes, Raina absolutely just cackles.
The whole room kind of... Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Does anyone need help? That's one way to do it.
Well,
Can I cast prestidigitation on him and kind of give him kind of a glowing heroic aura behind him as he speaks to the crowd in his tavern?
They seem even more terrified by this,
Okay.
and disadvantage is maintained.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, everybody just kind of looks at you, and a silence falls over the entire tavern, and they all just kind of go back to what they were doing.
Never mind. It was worth a try.
Great try. Honestly, I think they're just a little frightened by a large, full plate, such as yourself, yelling at them.
Yes, I guess I can be quite intimidating. from first impressions. That is true. But I can't seem to. Maybe we could stage something, like a. We'll
You mean a
pretend...
killing, like what we just did?
I mean, we do
Well-
have 3 charisma classes. It could go well.
Yeah, we could fake a mugging where say you, Raina, is mugging Neeketh, and we save Neeketh from you. We do it very loudly.
sacrifice Raina to the
Yeah,
front.
So in this situation-
I think everybody, you just stood up and made an announcement to the whole town, and we're here with you.
Yes.
I don't know if that one would
Didn't
be
think
really
about
that
that.
hard to figure out.
This is no time for logic. Oh,
It's a good,
We
good
need to
plan.
find-
Though. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, but just maybe not that one. It's a good idea, though.
Mm.
mm.
Well, okay. Back to brainstorming.
Good try, though. Joe, that was lovely.
I'm just throwing things out there.
Hi, yeah.
We put all of our money together in Neeketh's pocket, a small, unsuspecting elf boy, put him in the middle of a alleyway. Someone will probably try something again, and at that point we can kill them.
What else
Nice.
passive perceptions?
Yay!
14. I'm pretty sure maybe
9!
14. Why am I doing the character voice to tell you numbers?
14!
Thank you, Toad.
Hey!
Mario! And yes, you have seen him on your TikTok before.
Yes, you have seen me on your TikTok before. That's the only thing I'm famous for. Anyway,
I love that
10.
for you.
Neeketh, you notice that the door to the inn is just kind of being like something's knocking up against it. No one seems to be really paying attention to it, but you notice that it's being kind of knocked up against.
I disappear.
You just like blend into the crowd.
I just like duck under the nearest thing, like fit myself into the smallest space, like just gone. Whatever is nearby, wherever I can hide.
All right, yeah, you duck under the bar and hide behind the bar stool.
So you mean Joe?
None of the rest of you notice this. Carry on.
Oh, where did Neeketh go? He
Can
just
I-
disappeared.
Yeah, I was about
Honestly?
to say, can I make a perception
Well, like,
check to see if I
yeah,
found
yeah,
you?
Neeketh, make a stealth check. If you're trying to make sure your friends don't see you.
Well, I don't say anything. That's a 19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, in the middle of all this conversation, you just duck under the bar and you're gone.
Honestly, if he disappeared, we might be fucked.
I like
He
really
is
my
very
own, like-
skilled.
Okay. Did you leave any food up on the table?
That's a great question.
I'm in my hiding place, nibbling on my chicken wing. At this point, I'm just the kid under the table.
You're looking for some ankles to bite.
I've got my crayons from the placemat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
like
there was a playmat given to you with specifically a red, a yellow, and a blue crayon.
and I accidentally take a bite of the crayon instead of the chicken.
Focused on the drawing.
He's kind of bitter, but it's nourishing.
So like, what if for our good act, we actually just hung the bandit that just died in front of us? What if we just hung him on a cross outside?
That seems a bit much.
Also, I
You
think the whole sacrifice thing stems from them wanting to strip someone of all of their warm clothing and hang them up on.
I think
Sticks.
personally, I think it's just stripping people of their power. But that works too, I would agree.
Well, I don't think it would mean anything to them because that man's already dead. I think
Right.
they probably want live people to hang up.
At this moment,
Yeah.
At this moment, the door is opened by some drunk, this drunk dragonborn dude who's just kind of walking up to the door. He's like, and as soon as he opens it, the beating stops, and charging into the room is this dog with like a full sled harness that looks like it's been ripped. He's covered in snow. You can see like ice forming at the tips of his fur, and he's just barking up a storm, looking around at everybody. And everyone just kind of looks down at him, and like some people come over and go, "Oh, you look sad, little boy." And they come over and pet him, and he kind of shakes them off, and he's just like looking around and barking. Well-
I want to go over to the dog and ask him what he lost, because he's clearly looking for someone to help him find something.
How do you do this?
I'm gonna kind of wait until a bunch of the normies stop like messing with him. I'm gonna get down on my like in a crouched position and like offer an open hand and be like, "Hey, bud, who are you looking for? What do you need?"
Give me an animal handling check.
Yay! Me and my -1.
Yeah.
Wisdom dump.
Oh, but you want to look at it because it's an @20.
Nat 20.
I'm not joking.
Now we're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. As soon as you reach out its hand, it looks a little afraid of you at first. And as soon as you reach out its hand, it barks twice at you, and then it leaps on you
Oh god.
and starts licking your face
Okay.
and whimpering.
Can I make an insight check with my -1 to see if I can understand it?
It jumps off of you and then just like goes toward the door, wagging its tail and looking directly at you.
Guys, I think I'm gonna go help the dog.
I agree.
Get up and I walk over.
He seems like a good boy. I want to follow him.
Yeah, wherever you went, we're going out.
Yep, I'm going with, yeah. I'll break out of my hiding spot.
Niketh Batman reappears behind you as soon as you turn around to ask.
Oh, shit!
You're sneaky, Niketh.
It's like grabbing you by the bootstrap and just like.
Okay, I'm following as quickly as possible without falling down.
The dog leads you like out the door and down the street. It like is running as fast as it can, but then it'll like fall. This dog looks injured and weak, and like it's been outside for several days. And it leads you to this modest dwelling. The front door. It starts barking and scratching at the door.
Can I knock on the door and ask if anyone's...
Hey, wait, the name of this episode is A Good Boy Named Boy. I feel like my player agency has been taken... Oh. You'd had this planned!
But, good
Maybe.
boy. No one's gonna refuse a dog. You have to be, like, chaotic evil to refuse a
I
dog.
didn't refute your player agency. I
We'll
just
change my alignment.
I just predicted that this particular quest hook someone would take to.
Hit me.
Anyway, so as you knock on the door, this handsome young man in his not young man, he's like in his this handsome man in his early 30s, opens the door and the dog races inside, and he's smiling, and he looks down at the dog and he looks down at you, and the smile fades. Oh, hello. What's wrong, boy? And the dog is just like whimpering and just sits and like continues whimpering and then starts panting and then just kind of lies down. And he just sits down and goes, "Oh boy, how are you doing? How are you doing? What's going on here?" And he's like just looking over the dogs. Where's Garrett?
Garrett.
Garrett?
Is that the owner of this dog?
That's the magic question, isn't it?
Where's my pencil? Where's my crayon?
Where's Niket's pencil?
I'm
Well,
gonna get you a set of
first-
crayons, really nice
First
crayons.
question. Who's Garrett?
Oh, Garrett's my. I'm sorry, Garrett's my husband. I guess he.
Great.
So you weren't the adventurers he hired?
No. we were in
No.
the tavern when I assume your dog came in.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. All right. So my husband loves the outdoors and he loves to climb mountains. We're not from here. I'm actually from Neverwinter, but we wanted to move out here because he wanted to climb mountains. That was his whole thing. That's his whole purpose in life.
That's so dangerous.
Yes, I agree. But you can try telling him that. A few days ago, Garrett was
I
hired
don't
by.
think I can anymore.
A few days ago, Garrett was hired by some adventurers to lead them up the slopes of Kelvin's Cairn. Garrett's plan was to take the adventurers to Tourmaline, then climb the mountain. And he took 6 dogs and a sled with him. Boy here was Garrett's favorite. Raised him from a pup. Boy would never leave Garrett's side unless something terrible had happened.
I do a quick side, just like a little whisper to the rest of the party, like, I wonder if Garrett was killed by an ice spike.
That is a possibility, but it is possible he could have been killed by a number of things. This seems like a pretty dangerous area. You know, there's things that want
You're
to
right.
kill you everywhere.
You're right. I'm
You
jumping
know-
to conclusions. You're right. You're right.
You think he's been killed?
Well, if
I
your
mean-
dog would never leave Garrett, there seems like there's something wrong. He's either stuck someplace or he's dead.
How long ago did he leave to take these people to Tourmaline?
It was about 3 days ago.
Did they have a caravan?
No, it was just the sled, the 6 dogs. I never met the adventurers. When you first showed up, I assumed that you were them. He just said some adventurers had hired him. 4 adventurers, from what it sounded like.
3 days ago, Tourmaline's only a few hours away, especially with dogs.
Right, that's what I'm imagining. I'm like, they probably made it a good ways. Yeah,
Well,
he probably would have been back by now, you know?
That's what I was thinking. I was very excited to hear the scratching at the door. I thought it was...
I can understand.
Listen, I know it's a lot to ask, but you look hardy. Could I persuade you to go up there
Yeah,
and
there's a
find
question.
Garrett and his companions? I don't have money, but the proprietor of the Luskin Arms is a friend of mine. I could get you free rooms at the inn. I'm also a scrimshander by trade. I can give you some of my artwork. I'm sorry, it's not much. I'm asking you to climb a mountain, but
I don't need anything. I'll do it for free.
Wait,
You
aren't
have
we
a
getting...
sad good boy.
Aren't we getting... Yeah? Aren't we getting our rooms for free anyways? Are we paying for rooms?
you were not.
No,
paying
our
for
room,
rooms.
our room is
Oh,
free.
yeah, they're free. But we need to do someone a favor, so
Yeah, I know, but
This does sound
Man.
like a good deed.
it does. I was just hoping that we could go with our usual rate, at least 25 gold. How about this? If you can talk the inn into getting us some free meals, I think we can make that work.
I can probably talk the inn into getting you free room service for a couple days.
That would be so good.
Oh, that'd be great. And I tell you, I'm a master scrimshander. I'll be more than happy to give you some of my artwork as well.
Alright, what? It's just artwork?
Yeah, it's scrimshandery. I carve whale bones.
That's incredible, actually. Yeah, I
Thank you.
could use at least one of those. Yeah.
I'll make one for each of you. I'll start working on them tonight if you just promise to go up to the mountain and find Garrett.
What a weird occupation. Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm
yes.
an artist by trade. He does most of the tour guides of Kelvin's Cairn and other assorted mountains in the region.
Right.
He brings in most of the money, to be honest. But what can you do?
Makes sense to me. As long as you could carve mine into like this shape of a wand, that'd be great.
Sure.
We could find a way of enchanting it later. Just its shape, you know?
That's fair. I completely understand.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, I can't thank you enough. I'm terrified of what might have happened to Garrett. The dog kind of like looks up very weakly. He just looks exhausted and he whispers. You can see some tears welling in his eyes. And the dog just kind of like passes out on the floor. He goes, "Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to tend to Boy. It looks like he's been out in the wilderness for God knows how long."
Does he look okay, James? Can I make a medicine check or something?
Make a medicine check.
Okay, I don't want to leave her with a dead dog leave him with a dead dog and no husband.
I feel like the dog could lead us to the.
I was just about to say, if we could take the dog, that'd be A+.
That's a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
He looks very, very tired. You think he's probably suffered a level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And he's probably at around 2 hit points.
Okay, but he's not on like death's
Good.
door.
Here's the thing: we have to be here till tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah.
Do we want to do some magic?
I can do a lay of hands on the dog.
Well,
You want to lay hands on my dog?
we can't
Not
do
the aggressive kind.
To heal him a bit. Maybe he can lead us to where Garrett has been.
Well, I won't protest to that. He'd probably be able to help you out with that. I know that he went to Tourmaline, and secured the rest of his sled dogs there.
Expensive to get.
Wait, can you tell? Wait, was he planning on leaving the sled dogs at Tourmaline and then walking to Kelvin's Cairn?
No, he bought the sled dogs in Tourmaline, from what I understand, and then he climbed Kelvin's Cairn from there. He needed the sled dogs to get up the mountain. You don't need them to get up the mountain, but if you're going to transport that many adventurers, as well as a whole bunch of equipment, that'd be the way to get up there.
Yeah. So there's a chance they didn't even make it to Tourmaline. Wow, interesting.
It's possible. I can't imagine that something would have been following him on the road. I don't know. But you can absolutely bring Boy tomorrow. I would like some time for him to rest.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a good point.
But on the other hand, I don't know how much longer Garrett has to live if he's just up on that mountain. But if he's dead, then it doesn't matter. But I don't want to think about that.
By town rules, we have to be here till afternoon. I'm so sorry. I understand your stress, but damn.
Maybe we could talk to the speaker.
Maybe.
And if they pull our names, then we'll come. When we come back, they can take us.
Alright. I'll meet you at. Are you staying at the Luskin Arms?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yes.
I'll be in the lobby tomorrow morning with Boy here, and I'm sure he'd be happy to take you to Garrett.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. The man just starts cheering up. He backs up and just kind of picks up Boy and takes him over by the hearth in the back, and like you can see in the back of the room, and he like just takes a pillow off the couch, lays it on the ground, and lays the dog on the pillow, and he just sits and just holds him for a little bit, rocking back and forth. And he says, "Yes, I'll see you in the morning. Thank you."
Good night.
Damn precious. I walk out.
Yeah, it's about 9 o'clock at this point. The gentleman shuts the door behind you as you leave. And yeah, it's looking like it's like 9 o'clock in the evening at this point. what's looking like. You don't know, but you can probably tell it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I said I was keeping track of time.
Do we report back to speaker and then bedtime?
Yeah, we can speak to the speaker. Maybe we can talk about this specific quest with him. Maybe this could be our heroic deed. Maybe we can get an extension.
Right.
If we're going back there, I'd like to walk by the alley in which we were almost mugged and see if the body's still there.
That's fine with me.
Agree. Yeah.
As you trudge through town, snow crunching at your feet, you reach that alleyway where you were mugged. And as you pass through it, you notice drag marks in the snow and a missing body. The drag marks kind of disappear into the heavy thoroughfare of the sidewalk, heading towards the harbor.
Well, I'm glad somebody found a use for it.
Yeah, they cleaned them up for us.
Be glad of a use. I'm just glad it's gone.
Do we have any interest in finding out where this body went?
Something's telling me that we're going to find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out from what's his name with the very long name.
Nerth.
Maxidonor?
Yeah,
Sildanar.
Max.
Everyone give a round of applause for Wizards of the Coast and their names.
Yeah.
In the chat, kids.
In the chat, I want to see applause for Wizards of the Coast and their ridiculously stupid and long names.
Or F.
Or an F, yeah.
Thalamra
Really?
Van Thamper is one of my favorites.
Landmer of Van Thamper.
Yeah.
We're running Descent into Avernus in another group, and we actually ran into that one. My favorite is Dragon Heist. The very first character you have to find is someone literally named Floon Blagmar.
And then
Floon. That's excellent.
Floon.
The first chapter is called Finding Floon.
No. Don't make it easy.
No, yeah. Why would the thing that you refer to someone by in conversation on a regular basis be easy to say? That would just be.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it can't just be a will.
Yeah, no way.
Anyhow.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay.
were we doing?
So you head back to the Luskan Arms, and it's starting to quiet down. You see some of the lights in the various rooms just kind of going out for the evening, and you notice coming out the front door, you see that armored tiefling Scath walking next to Speaker Nerth. Who has his two snakes on his shoulders, the yellow one and the red one. And he's just like tightening his gloves, putting up his jacket, and he's just walking into town. And he sees all of you. Oh, hello there. So, done anything good for the town yet?
Well,
Aren't
I
you doing
assumed
anything
you-
good for the town when we're being mugged by people?
exactly.
Yeah, I heard a little something about that. It's unfortunate that ended up happening, but it seems like you carried yourselves pretty well.
Well, 2 against 4 doesn't really favor them.
Where's the say?
We got a small child here. I'm sure they just thought it was easily like a Joe Candle versus the two of them type thing, you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they weren't counting on this very lithe gentleman and the child interfering with their with whatever they were doing. Probably thought they could take Joe and this very tall twink over here.
Be me, I think.
No, he was actually referring to Drakiel.
Oh, good. Okay.
Well, I'd like to know why, after all was said and done, we were gonna bring this guy for y'all to sacrifice, that, pointing to the snake on his shoulder, showed up and killed him.
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's plenty of flying snakes in 10 towns.
Not ones with that markings.
Wait, can we go back to the part where you said there's plenty of flying snakes in 10 towns? Is that
Yeah, that's.
that
Discuss
true?
that.
That's
Well,
that's really interesting.
Well, I'm very obviously lying. And saying I
Oh.
don't want to continue this part of the conversation anymore, if you know what I'm saying.
All
Say,
right. You could
don't
have just
know how to
said
make a
you
better
should've said
lie.
that.
I
yeah.
could have said that, but it's a force of habit.
I understand, but we're not going to turn you. I'm not going to turn you in.
You couldn't
Turn
turn
You
him
are.
me
You
into.
are the law. There's no one to turn you into. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm glad someone understands that. I'm just a little bit of internal management, so to speak.
Understandable.
Consider it a favor. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So answer my question. Have any idea how you're gonna impress these townsfolk by noon tomorrow?
We're not allowed to leave until tomorrow evening.
Sounds like a predicament, doesn't it?
Sadly.
Well, we do have a possible quest we're possibly doing for a resident of this town.
Mm-hmm. And which one was that?
I
Garrett.
forget the man's name, but his husband Garrett went out to
Yeah, we're looking for Garrett.
Elvin's cairn, and his dog, but only his dog came back. So we were
Oh, that
going to
would
travel
be-
out.
That'd be an excellent little quest for you. He's very beloved by everyone here. It brings in a lot of business from adventurers traveling through town. Normally, adventurers avoid our little side of the woods.
Yeah.
The only problem is I don't think it's something we can accomplish before noon tomorrow.
Let's see.
Right.
So if maybe we could have some sort of extension on our heroic deed, we can accomplish that, come back, and you can help us with our quest.
Give me a persuasion check.
Where did... Oh, sorry.
You good?
That is... Oh my god. 7.
7?
Yeah.
He looks at you and just says, you know, when I was in school, back in Luskin, I always asked my teachers for an extension. And they never gave it to me. Because they knew that I'd just be biding my time so that I could, do other things and then fail anyway.
Well,
He thinks for a moment, and he just says, listen, if you make it up there, and you bring me back the head of a Yeti, then I won't have you killed.
Can I know how bad Yetis are? I mean, like,
I was going to ask.
I know how awful they are.
I was going to ask the same question here, like history or something.
That'll be a nature check.
Nature. Ugh. Another wisdom.
That's an 11 from me.
Oh, actually, that's a 17 on the die minus 1, so 16.
16. All right, a Yeti, would be
Deadly.
probably
deadly?
not deadly. I'm looking at it right now. Give me a moment. They're dangerous for sure, especially for a group of your experience. But with a nature check like that, you would know that you guys probably, based on what you've experienced so far, you could probably handle one.
Okay.
They're no deadlier than that Grell was.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We handled ourselves with that one pretty well.
Yes. They're deadlier than they're no deadlier than that Grell was. And he says, "Look, I'll just add a little bit of extra homework to it. I'll let you leave tomorrow evening, but if you don't come back with Garrett and with the head of a Yeti, then I'll have you killed. How does that sound?"
What time tomorrow?
Oh, there's no time limit. I'm gonna say you have basically until I hear that you're in another town and not back with the Yeti head.
I'm sure your flying snakes will keep a good watch out.
Like I said, lots of flying snakes in 10 towns.
They all have a yellow belly.
Wait, is that a lie again?
No, that was actually more of a metaphor because the Black Network has a snake tattoo. That's kind of our thing.
Got it. Thank you.
Say that. Like,
Hell yeah. Cool.
we're not. Yeah.
Like we're in front of my building. I got Scath right here. You guys aren't a threat to me.
Right.
If I wanted to, I could kill you right now.
I totally expect that. Yeah.
No offense. No offense. I don't want to.
No.
I don't
No.
want to kill you.
I'm a piece of shit. I understand.
Yeah, I am too. I understand.
Wait, does you said come back with Garrett? Does Garrett? We don't know if Garrett is even alive. Does Garrett? We need to come back with Garrett alive, or is it okay if Garrett is probably dead? We bring him back as a dead body.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Great. No, that's great.
As long as your contract is the contract issuer is happy with that.
Well, our contract is going to have to accept.
Better than nothing,
But,
right?
Yeah, it's better than nothing. At least we have the body.
Right.
Nothing is more
You
terrible.
can bury a corpse, considering
Right.
as long as there's
You
something
could
left
also-
of the corpse.
You could also
Actually,
bury
wouldn't
a
be able
woman.
to.
You know.
You wouldn't be able to because Regan knowledge, when you live in freezing conditions, you have to wait for the ground to thaw to be able to dig a hole. So.
Oh, just burn the ground.
I did
We
not
could
know
put him in
that.
a
We've
boat,
been-
like a Viking funeral. We could. Put
Oh,
him in a boat and
yeah,
throw it on
that
fire.
too.
Well, aren't the rivers frozen?
Not
the
the
lake
lake.
has some splotches.
I mean,
of...
we
Like,
floated
we're
down
in
the
a frozen
river.
tundra, guys. A lot of the things we normally do is wrong.
It's fine. It's fine.
This is fantasy dirt. You can dig it no matter what temperature it is.
We have magic shovels.
Fantasy dirt. All right.
Fantasy dirt.
Also, people that can make fire with their minds. I think dirt is not a problem for them.
And also, fate is determined by tiny magical click-clack math rocks,
The
Yeah.
perfect
Just like
the
in real
perfect
life.
objects.
like in real life.
Yeah.
So I heard there's a D&D movie being made with Chris Pine, and I hope that it's like just very like hard, dark fantasy, like Game of Thrones, except every time they want to do something, they're just carrying around a die in their pocket and they just roll it.
Yeah.
I really hope that Chris Pine gets into shape for the movie, and by shape I mean round.
Yeah. Watch it be a D&D movie where there's like no fantasy element whatsoever in terms of like production value, and it's literally just like an extended episode of Critical Role.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's literally just them sitting at a table. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Critical
Either
Role
that
is
or like
3 hours per
It either
episode.
has to be that, or it has to be like full. I feel like it's either that or like full fantasy. You can't have the whole like. I don't know, people, because the trope of like people. Oh, we're real people in the real world, but then we're like thrown into like this fantasy world, and but we're in the real world more than we're in the fantasy world. So it's really, I mean, it's nothing. So there's not any like real world. It's just like a bland like by the numbers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be hard. You'd have to decide which world is more important.
Wait,
The only
oh,
thing I've ever
shit.
seen get close to something like that is Assassin's Creed, which I hate
Mm.
because it doesn't pick one and go with it.
Yeah.
Have
Like,
y'all
I
ever
like-
seen
I like-
this?
Oh no. I
This
have
is the
not.
original. I have the sequel somewhere at home. This is one of the worst films ever made. It's so good. You owe
Oh
it
my
to
God.
yourself to see at least Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons is legitimately good.
Jeremy Irons is it.
Yes, he's a very young man. He plays the villain,
Oh
some
my
evil
God.
sorcerer, and he's the only part of this film that's remotely watchable. It's so bad, and I love it so much.
Oh, that's great. I'm happy with that. We're having a watch party. We're having a watch party, Regan. We're gonna watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
No.
We should do it live one day.
Do it live. Yeah, we'll do it live one day.
Oh god.
Yeah, that probably won't get this. Wouldn't that be the thing? Like if we got
Oh, that's good.
copyright struck
that's
and
against
got
the
this
law
taken
now.
down because we were watching.
Yeah.
Because we were watching.
That's-
If
the
it's
Dungeons
on
and
if
Dragons
it's
movie.
on Amazon Prime Video, you can do a watch party on Twitch. And it's
Good
like
to know.
they have like a partnership where you can literally stream an Amazon video through your Twitch channel and
Wild.
have people join you, I guess, and stream
All
your
right.
face while you eat your popcorn.
Twitch chat, you know
Yeah.
now.
Get ready.
The more you know.
Coming soon, our live watch of the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Should say like when we get to 100 followers.
Amazon
Well,
Prime.
Yeah, when we get to 100 followers.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends to follow us, and
Tell
maybe
your
we'll
friends,
watch the
tell
Dungeons
your
and
best
Dragons
friends,
movie.
Tell your grandma. Tell your uncle's dog.
Grab your grandmother's phone and install the Twitch app on that phone and have her follow us. And then one day she'll look at the Twitch app and go, "What is this?" And you'll just say to them, "I'm trying to have a bunch of idiots watch the Dungeons and Dragons movie starring Jeremy Irons on Twitch."
Grandma by then.
Tommy Boy Friarmouth gets it. Yes, please. Please. 100%. Anyway, oh no, I'm out of Red Bull.
Special bonus when we get to 100 followers, our 100th follower gets to join us.
Our 100th follower gets to join us.
So if that's gonna be you, unfollow and follow. Like,
it's on there.
Great way to lose 95 new followers. It's on there! Yay! We're
Yeah.
doing it!
This can happen. This is possible.
Oh my god,
I'm
this
not
is
okay.
this is okay. We have planning to do. That's gonna be the first. Like, it's not gonna be me playing a game. It's not gonna be Regan building one of her fancy dice boxes on stream. It's going to be us watching the Dungeons and Dragons movie and getting fucking smashed.
Yeah, no, there's
on
no way.
Houndstree wine.
I
We'll all
cannot-
go and buy a bottle of Houndstree wine.
That sounds lovely. Because I would not do that sober. Absolutely not. No,
Anyway,
Marlon
where-
Wayans is in it too.
Marlon Wayans.
Oh, Wayne.
Wait, yeah, excuse me. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
So
Thanks for joining me on that journey.
it was a beautiful journey. It was beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for the information. Anyway, Nerth and Scath, wonderful names. Nerth and Scath, just kind of like, well, if that'll be all, and just kind of brush past you and walk off into the night.
Well, we got our extension, I guess.
I guess we did.
I am quite tired. I will take a long rest, if you will, so I can get ready for tomorrow's adventure.
I agree. Yeah.
All right. So you head inside to your various rooms.
didn't we
And-
all have one room
Yeah, yeah.
with a hole in it to the next room?
Yes. Yes, you all do have one room. I'm sorry. Thank you. And Yeah, you take a long rest.
I would want to take the couch. I am happy to take a long rest. Not that I'm missing any hit points, but I'm missing a few spell slots.
Absolutely
Can
find
I-
a spot on the bed.
So I only need those 4 hours to rest. After that 4-hour mark, I want to just like make my way. It's like the middle of the night, I would imagine. I would like to like get up to the roof of the inn and just kind of like stand watch,
Perch like Batman.
perch like Batman. Oh my god, yeah,
Your moose cape flowing
Yeah.
in the wind.
yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun.
Moose Man.
Moose Man. Okay. Yeah, so you do that. You climb up there. Make me a perception check.
Okay. That's not great. That's 12.
Yeah, you're just kind of looking off into the night and you get kind of wrapped up in your own self-importance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really notice much, but you do see Nerth come back without Scath. And he re-enters and he heads up to and you assume he re-enters the building. But that's really all you see over the course of the next 4 hours as the sun rises.
All right.
You all wake up.
Go check the hole.
You
Are
check
you
the
sure
hole.
we have to
Go
get
check
up
the
right now?
hole.
I mean, you don't have to get up right now. You can sleep in as much as you want. It's about 10 o'clock right now.
Perfect. I'm gonna just roll over in bed.
Yeah. Make me a perception check.
Perception? That's not a good stat for me. That's a 13.
13? That's fine. You peek through the hole, and you can't really hear what's going on, but you think you see like the movement of two shapes in there, and you hear some violence. You hear a chair scrape, you hear something get knocked over, and then silence, and then you hear the hissing of two snakes, and then more silence.
I look over at Joe. Are you awake?
I am awake.
I hear bad things coming from over there. I'm gonna go make sure the speakers. And Drakiel walks out the door, and he's gonna go knock on the door to the speakers room.
You do that. You knock on the door, and almost as soon as you make your third knock, the door opens, and you see Scath pulling out a bloody, unconscious old man, very familiar old man,
Familiar old man, as in
the mugger,
Oh.
the one that got away.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Just preparing the sacrifice for today.
I'm fine with that. He's one of the muggers from yesterday.
I'd expect that you would be.
I heard a bit of a ruckus. That's why I'm over here. Is everything else okay?
Oh, yeah, he just put up a bit of resistance. We kind of sat him down, explained the situation, but eventually we convinced him that he was happy to accept the Frost Maiden's blessing.
We? Did I just miss an air?
Yeah, you did. He just came in. I think he's downstairs talking to the receptionist.
All right.
Anyway, may I get by?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Out of the way.
Yeah, and he just drags this corpse down the. Well, it's not a corpse. You can see him faintly breathing, but just drags him down the hall and down the stairs.
Once he's turned the corner, I want to just kind of peek into the room and see what I can see.
You see a chair with rope around it,
Neat.
blood all over the place,
Of course.
as well as the two snakes kind of wrapped and coiled around the chair.
I wave at the snakes.
Yeah.
I just grab the door and close the
Yeah,
door
they
back.
keep like kind of moving over towards you, and they start to flap their wings and fly towards you as you close the door.
Oh, wait, if I knew they were gonna fly towards
Oh yeah,
me.
they fly towards you.
I'm wearing, like, thick clothing for warmth, right?
Your neck is exposed.
Do they look hostile?
Make me a animal handling check. I don't think Drakiel's is good with snakes.
17.
17?
Not as good.
Not
but
as good with
apparently
snakes as
good,
you
because
are.
That's an 18 to my nuts.
They look. You can see like, as they start to like bare their fangs a little bit. They yawn a little bit as they start like creeping towards you, and you can see like bits of blood dripping off of their fangs. And they're flying towards you with their mouths open.
Their mouths are open. I'm gonna close the door.
Yeah.
I wanna
You
make
hear
friends.
as you close the door, you hear thunk thunk against the door.
Okay.
You don't know.
Can I like look under the door and see if there's anything moving?
Sure.
Anything moving?
I mean, no, not on the ground.
Okay, because like birds will thunk and then fall. That's why. Okay, so that's probably fine. I go back over to our room.
Okay.
How's everything over there?
Well, it seems like they found the other mugger. He's going to be tonight's sacrifice.
Ah, I see.
Yep.
Well, better
Yep.
him than us.
That's what I thought would happen. Yep.
We have to meet with Garrett's husband, right? He's meeting us here.
Yes, Goodboi. Raina, I
Downstairs.
thought you were asleep.
No, I just rolled over.
Oh.
It was pretty loud over there.
Do you remember what time we were supposed to meet Garrett's husband?
Morning.
Oh, so like now?
I honestly don't think they keep time up here. Can't really, see the sun.
They probably don't keep time, but they say morning. They mean somewhere within a 3-hour range.
Yeah. That.
I guess.
Probably a miserable existence, a land without a standard measurement of time.
Seems like coronavirus. Anyway, have we seen Niketh at all?
No, you have not.
Oh, yeah. Where is Niketh?
He was right at the foot of the bed.
Niketh, you see at about this moment, you see Scath just like beat down the door and drag this old man out into the street. He's just charging out towards the main gates. He takes him out and then to the left, and he disappears around the corner.
Huh. That looks like fun. And I'll clamber on down and make my way inside to meet everyone else.
Excellent. So as you all are saying, where's Niketh? Niketh just kind of kicks open the door, covered in his moose pelt.
Yeah,
What was that, Raina?
He's over there. Yeah. Over there.
Hi!
Were you up all night, Niketh?
No. No, just the last few hours.
Oh, I see. What were you doing out there?
Mostly posing dramatically.
Ah, yes.
Picturing
teenage
scenarios
angst.
where I'm at. Yeah. Pretty much.
I remember those days.
Did you
I
become
like to
the
brood
knight?
as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was the knight for a while. Yeah. Didn't really see anything all that interesting though. That guy that works with the guy, he had a body and it seemed kind of boring. Honestly.
Yes, there was nothing that really concerned us.
Yeah.
Should we meet with Garrett's husband?
You guys go on ahead. I still feel dead.
I'm gonna grab Raina by like the hoodie that they're wearing and drag them out of bed downstairs.
Are you
with us.
resisting this, Raina?
No, but I do mind link with him. And just like, you fucker.
You just hear in your head, echoing in two different voices. One you recognize as Raina's, and one that you don't. And it just says, "You fucker."
I keep dragging you.
All right, you guys like pull either yourselves or someone else downstairs, and you see Nerth just kind of chatting up the receptionist. And at about this time, the door opens, and you see the gentleman whose name you never got yesterday.
Yeah.
Walking in with Boy kind of trotting at his heels, and he just kind of waves to you.
Hello, Boy. Hello, Garrett's husband. I didn't get your name. What was your name?
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of just asked you for a quest without giving you my name. I apologize for that.
Thank you.
Name's Keegan.
Oh, Keegan.
Yes, Keegan Velron.
What a good name, Keegan. I like that name.
Thank you.
It's
a little bit more normal. It's a little bit more normal than some of the names you hear around here. And Nerth just kind of turns around and like stink eyes all of you.
Why?
Is Boy feeling better this morning?
Actually, I'm sorry. He's more like probably a husky, so it's probably more like woof, woof, woof.
After huskies are great. After Nerth looks over and kind of stink eyes us, I lean over to the receptionist and I'm just like, "Oh, the room next to ours might need the maid sooner rather than later."
He looks over at you and just goes, "No maid's necessary. It could get difficult in there. I have it handled."
And I go back to the conversation with Boy.
That was spicy.
That's
that's also mind link.
In my head, I hear, "That's spicy."
Yeah, exactly.
Spicy. Anyway, great. So
I give Boy a pat on the head.
he like leans into the pat and he immediately rolls over.
Oh, and then I rub his belly, of course.
Wow, he trusts you quite a bit there, Joe.
I have a way with dogs.
He's apparently kicked a couple of times by random people. He was trying to find someone, I'm guessing, to go help with the whole Garrett situation, and you were the first ones who ever were nice to him, so it doesn't surprise me.
Do you have something of your husband's that has his scent, a hat or something?
Yes, this is actually his jacket, and he takes off the jacket and hands it to Boy, and Boy just kind of sniffs it briefly, and then like looks up at all of you and wags his tail.
I'm ready if you guys are.
Let's head out. Boy can lead the way.
May I suggest? And they stop, and he stops you and says, "Before you head out, do you have climbing equipment?"
Hold on. I
No.
think I have something.
Yeah.
No. Would I know what that is?
That would be like rope and a python.
Hey, hold up my piton. Am
I
right?
do. I got, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that. And if not, can I just cast Primal Savagery and climb up the wall?
You'll be making athletics checks with disadvantage. No, maybe. We'll see what happens when you get there.
I have a rope and some stakes.
That would probably do it.
Okay.
Do any of you have snowshoes?
Oh no, I don't.
Start the game with that.
I don't think
Sadly, that's not. I mean,
Is
unless
Keegan
like
offering equipment?
I would have prepared with that. No.
I'm not offering equipment, and I can't really offer much. But if you're missing anything, here. And he hands you a bag of 10 gold pieces.
Oh,
thank you.
at least a little bit of gold.
Do you know a place in town that we can buy climbing equipment, snowshoes, anything that can help us out there?
There should be an outpost that he went to out in Tourmaline.
Okay.
But I don't believe we... I mean, generally he sells that kind of stuff here.
Oh, I understand. That makes sense.
Excellent. Well, best of luck on your travels.
We'll find Garrett, we promise.
Thank you. I really hope you do. And, this is hard to say, but if worst does come to worst, I would like his body returned.
We can see to that.
For a proper Viking funeral.
For burial or
Or burial. The science is still out onto whether or not that can be done in this world.
I wanna look
Anyway.
Keegan in the eye, and I kind of just like look up at him, and I'll go, "There is nothing more terrible or oppressive as the fear of the unknown. Soon, your fate will be known. Rest easy." Then I turn around and just walk away.
Make me an intimidation check. Without intending to.
just ignore the child. It's the best.
That's a 19.
Okay.
That's the best advice I got for you.
Garrett's weak and not Garrett.
Keegan.
Keegan's weak but hopeful smile fades very slowly as he just kind of looks at you like. As Boy just kind of charges out the door.
I follow.
Oh, what the hell? Doggy!
I follow as well.
You guys keep up pretty easily. He's running way faster than any of you are ready to run at this hour, but he kind of stops and checks on you every now and then. It's a powerfully built dog, just a lot more energetic. Tommy Boy Fireman says, for some reason I expected him to say there's nothing more terrible in this world than smooth jazz. Anyway, the dog charges forward out the gate. You follow out the gate. You see the old man being like tied up to a stake outside of town. And his clothes are ripped off of him by Scath. As Scath turns and looks at all of you, looks at the dog, just smiles and waves.
Hello, Scath.
And the dog takes off towards Tourmaline.
We're gonna follow it all the way there.
All the way. So, any secrets we gotta get off our chest this time?
Did you die again last time?
Honestly, felt like it, and it was heaven.
So you enjoy being dead?
No, just sleep, not actually dead.
Well, we
No.
I have nothing to. Nothing's on my mind in particular. Let
Fair.
me think.
Nikev?
Huh?
I don't have any hot goss about anyone in the group in particular.
Honestly, I don't really know how you could have hot gossip in a group of 4.
Exactly.
We already focus out Nikev.
We focus out Nikev?
Or me. It's a 50-50 right now.
So the dog
I'm
wanders.
I'm partial to Nikev more than you, Raina, at this point.
I understand.
Kick him in the
I-
shin.
Dog runs for about 3 hours. You can kind of see Tourmaline in the distance, but the snow is getting heavier and heavier until it truly just becomes a raging blizzard. And the dog disappears into the snow.
Oh, that's not good. We should follow that.
Can I try and whistle for him?
Yeah.
You whistle, but you can't even hear your own whistle over the raging wind.
Can I look for
That's
any
good.
sign of his tracks?
Yes, you can. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh,
I'm definitely yelling his name repeatedly.
That's a 5.
Everybody's making a check?
You can.
Survival
nothing.
check instead of perception.
Oh, perception is okay. I'm okay at that. That's a dirty 19. Nope, dirty 20. Just kidding.
Dirty 20?
Oh.
Yeah.
At disadvantage?
Oh, no. Yes, actually.
Shit.
I rolled 2 16s.
You really focus yourself, Niketh. You can barely see your friends, but you just kind of like close your eyes and you listen very carefully, and you hear this barking coming from from like ahead of you into the east, about 200 feet away.
Come here, good boy! And I run off towards the sound.
I'm following Nika.
Yes, I don't want to lose him.
James is pulling up a stat block.
Oh,
You can see the picture changing on his face.
right in the eyes.
Now look deep into my eyes, and you can see exactly what I'm going to kill you with.
You can see the DM's
I don't
anger.
doubt it.
He's done. Screw the Twitch channel. Screw the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
So I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a tab. So you find Boy, just kind of looking around, and shivering, in this raging blizzard, and you also see it accompanied by a woolly rhinoceros.
What? As in they're friends, or boys barking
Write it?
at this rhinoceros?
The dog is accompanied by a rhinoceros that looks like it's just kind of like hoofing at the ground at it and like poking it very lightly with its horn, and it's just kind of backing up away from it.
Kill the rhinoceros? Yeah, we could.
What a good boy!
As you get
He
close,
I would.
Do we make
The
it our
rhinos-
steed?
the rhinoceros turns and sees you. And he goes, "Oi! This ain't none of your business!
That's our dog!
What the fuck you doing out here?"
What the fuck?
Dog!
Oh, this little piece of shit thinks he's better than me just because he can't talk.
But
Honestly,
no,
I would voice the opposite.
he does probably feel very inferior to you because you're a big rhino.
No, he thinks he's better than me. Look at him whimpering all there, trying to look all cute. You think anyone thinks this horn is cute?
Well, no, he is cute. He is cute, but that does not make him better than you.
Who the fuck are you? What are you doing on Ronnie's turf, eh?
Are you Ronnie?
Here, Ronnie the Rhinoceros, what's it to you?
Well, Ronnie, we're just passing through. We don't want any trouble. We're just following our friend Boy here. We're here to save his master.
Ronnie, real quick, do you know a moose named Warren? Just out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, Warren, he's a good friend of mine.
Right, yeah, cool
That
guy.
asshole killed him a couple days ago.
I kind of shuffle a little bit so that he can't see my cloak. Kind of step behind Joe, like, yeah, cool, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to notice the cloak in the blizzard. He can barely see each other. You can really only determine it's a rhinoceros because of the horn. And he's like, yeah, real shame that. Warren's a really good guy. Well, he's not a guy. He was a moose, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we ran into him too. He was very nice to us. We just had a quick chat, and we went on our way. And we can do that here as well.
Well, he wasn't really nice. He was kind of a dick, so we went around him.
Yeah.
I mean, you've met the guy.
Make me a deception check.
It wasn't all nice and butterflies. Who's making the deception check?
That would be Myles.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Does he have advantage because I'm helping him?
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Ha. 18.
18. Well, you know, a friend of Warren's a friend of mine, I suppose. So, are you looking for this lost human? I assume it's a human.
Yes, he's a human. We're making our way towards Kelvin's cairn. Apparently that's where he was headed.
Well, you probably want to go to Tourmaline. It's right that way. If you just head straight on from here, you'll reach Tourmaline, and then you can go from there, almost a straight shot to Kelvin's cairn. I mean, the mountains are a little bit dangerous. There's a dragon about. Watch out for that.
Okay. Does the dragon speak as well?
I mean, all dragons speak.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
They
big
can
white
take
motherfucker.
They can take human form, Joe.
Oh.
Some can. I've never seen this one do it. This one's just a dick.
I mean, why would you want to turn into a human in this
my cousin
weather?
Ralphie.
What?
The dragon ate my cousin Ralphie.
And you haven't taken revenge?
Was Ralphie a
Of course
rhino
not, it's a
too?
fucking dragon.
I know, but like,
Rhinoceros, not a
you could probably grab 3 or 4 of you and like go get it.
Was your cousin also able to speak?
Well, no. I'm the best of us, you know.
I can see that by your stature.
Thank you. He kind of like stands up and just like if he could smile, if an animal like a rhinoceros could smile, this would be a smile. So yeah, just straight that way. Sorry about that, boy. And he just kind of nudges him with the soft side of his horn. He's like, "On you go. Get now, go and get out of here. Get. Bye." And he just kind of wanders off into the snow.
That was good. We avoided that potential tussle.
That was great, Joe. You did exceptional.
Well, you know, I have a way with words, they say.
I think you have a way with large animals.
Well, maybe I do. I can kill them, or I could talk to them. I'm pretty good at talking to large animals. Large animals that can talk.
Right.
I'm pretty good with. I had a friend who was a large animal, and he could talk as well.
Was he imaginary?
Oh, no, he was real. I really don't want to get into that, though. It's a bit personal. A bit.
All right, we'll talk later. It wasn't a moose, though.
About...
It wasn't a moose, right?
It was not a moose.
Okay. That would have been really, really sad, actually, for you. I feel.
Yeah, that would have been a very traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Killing that moose.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Well, is Boy walking? Is Boy still in front of us?
Yeah, he's still in front of you. He looks a little scared, and he kind of watches as best he can. He watches that rhinoceros head into the watches Ronnie the rhinoceros head off into the wilderness.
While everyone else is having this
warily.
conversation, I want to just pat him on the head, which I figure is like almost, eye level for me. And I reach into my cloak and pull out a little chicken bone and hand it to him from the other night.
He just grabs it
Good boy.
and chews on it, lays in the snow.
Maybe we should have waited to do that till we got to Tourmaline. So, we're here for a minute, aren't we?
The blizzard just rages around you. Everyone make me a Constitution save at this point.
Okay.
I think I actually...
You don't have to, Drakiel.
Okay. I don't even know.
I think I finally actually did it. 16.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
15 for me.
For all of you, the cold's more annoying than it is actually dangerous.
Yes!
But you're able to you're
Congrats.
actually able to sit and wait this out for about an hour if you so choose.
Well, I don't really need to, but yeah.
Yeah, he said it was only 200 feet away to get to Tourmaline.
No, it was the rhinoceros was 200 feet from you when you stopped,
Oh, okay.
and then you approached it. Tourmaline, you were able to see on the horizon. You're probably like an hour away from it.
I guess instead of resting an hour, we should just head straight for Tourmaline, if that's only an hour away.
Mhm.
And if we need to rest, we can rest there.
All right. Try not to get turned around.
Everyone make me a survival check.
Yep.
That's a 19.
I got a 5.
Ew.
I got a 9.
Oh my god!
Raina!
Are you leading the way?
Raina, what did I say about getting
Do
turned
you
around?
believe?
We're
Do you
going
believe
this
me?
way.
So Raina just keeps walking, and Raina, you eventually make your way, and you just get to the gates of Tourmaline, and you're like, oh, finally, we made it, guys, and you turn around, and you see none of them. The rest of you...
Did Boy go with Raina, or did Boy stay with us?
Boy... Boy was with Raina. Boy was with Raina. Everybody else, I'm rolling on a table.
I just look down at Boy and I'm like, you're the best one.
All right. So, the rest of you here, just as the blizzard starts to subside, and you find yourselves in a thick, in like a thick dead forest. You can see Tourmaline a far distance away from you. Something like 600 feet away. And you start to hear cackling Sounds like a whole bunch of like teenagers are laughing really hard at a joke as they smoke cigarettes.
It's really specific. Are they the
And-
cool kids though?
And as you listen to this, you see. Oh no!
Oh no, cool
no.
kids!
Did you roll? What
Oh,
did
no.
you roll?
7 figures kind of move out from behind the trees, and they're these like hunched over creatures with hyena-like faces.
Oh, thank God.
No.
They're gnolls. And before you roll for initiative, we're gonna take our 10-minute break.
Great.
Woo! Thank you, 10. Let's
All
get
right,
that
everybody,
up
we
on
will
screen.
We will see you
Wow,
back
wow.
at 12:10, where we will roll for initiative.
Oh my god.
Rock and roll.
I'm super
Rock
stoked
and
for
roll,
someone.
rock and roll, you guys.
Rock and roll.
Well-
Today is the day
Come
I
on,
die.
get out, get out.
You better change the stream title to that.
Yes, I will change the stream title to Rock and Roll.
Wait, just dash it. A good boy named boy slash.
Rock and Roll. Oh, this might kill all of you.
Oh yeah, probably will.
Alright, guys, see you at 10.
We got it. We got it. Easy. I'll see you in a few. Oh boy. What up? James, I can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to turn on my Yeti.
Everything's Gucci.
It's amazing what you can accomplish in 10 minutes. I made a cocktail for Regan over here.
Hey, I've been making cocktails this whole time.
But how liquory is yours? Because
Woo!
mine tastes
Mine's
like...
this much.
It's a cocktail of Jack Daniels and my stomach acid.
Woo! I also have Coke from Popeyes.
There you go. Yeah,
I'm a real classy guy.
I wanted to make something special for New Year's, and so I got amaretto liqueur, creme de cacao, Malibu, and coconut and almond cream.
Wow, that sounds yummy. Sounds like chocolate
And
milk.
it tastes, and then I blended the ice in our magic bullet, making this kind of almond joy slush.
Ooh.
It tastes like candy, and I'm happy.
Tiffany Druid says, breaks are for looking up the worst names ever. I vote for Alanon, the wizard from Shannara. Alanon.
Also, that's my
But
mom.
But it's not.
Hi, Mom.
It's not QAnon.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the brother of the brother of QAnon.
The twin wizard of QAnon. The chaotic good twin.
My next campaign, I'm gonna have a evil conspiracy theorist wizard named QAnon as the BBEG.
I hate it.
Good. Good.
I am QAnon,
Now
Lord
that's-
of Pizzagate.
Is that spelled with a Q or a CUE?
QAnon.
Anyway, motherfuckers, it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Yep, I can do that.
Just don't call him the Grand Wizard. Oh dear,
Oh,
the Grand Wizard QAnon.
yike.
Oh,
Now
God.
that's scary, though. Like, I go to fantasy to escape from. Q. QAnon.
Wait, is he a dragon too?
The Grand Dragon QAnon. Oh, I hate this.
Wow.
I hate this.
I think we just crossed way too many lines.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, that's gonna get us. That's gonna get us flagged.
For sure. No, we're 2
We'll lose our
hours
part-
in. They won't find this. This is.
We'll lose our
random
partnership
timestamp.
before you even have it.
No.
Anyway, initiative, please.
Oh, right.
Already
rolled
What's
done.
going on?
I rolled an 18.
You are under attack by a whole bunch of gnolls.
Yep.
Uh,
Rock and roll, bro.
and unfortunately, Raina is nowhere to be seen, so you do not have to roll initiative.
No, I heard him for sure. Calvin, you there?
No, he's at.
He's at town.
Mhm.
Oh.
I've
He made, it there
screwed
with, he made it there with Boy. It's just you three.
I've completely screwed off here.
All right.
Like
This is-
I turned left, you guys turned right. It's a problem.
It's y'all's turn to die. Anyway, initiative's over 20. 20 to 15.
I got 18.
18. What's your dexterity modifier?
-1.
-1? Okay. Not good.
We're gonna die.
12.
We're level 2, and there's 7 of them.
Uh-huh.
Drakiel, what'd you get?
12.
I have a sneaking suspicion Neeketh goes first.
Probably.
So, this first round is just a survival round. Because they are going first.
Let's do it.
Mute myself.
Oh, jeez.
They are just going to dash through the trees and gang up on the weakest looking one. They're all coming after you, Niketh.
Right, all 7?
No, not all 7, but 4 of them are coming for you, Niketh. The other 3 are going to split up between the other 2.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, we had a long rest. Yeah, I'm not at 17 hit points. I'm at full up. Yeah. Let's go.
What's your AC?
14. Okay, this gotta stop.
All but one of them hit.
Okay. That's 2 hits.
That is 3 hits.
All right.
4 are coming at you.
Probably down.
That is 4 damage, 6 damage, and 5 damage for a grand total of 15 piercing damage as they just start just tearing into you.
Yep. I'm at 2 hit points.
The other 3, 2 of them are coming at you, Drakiel.
Yep.
And they both miss. And 1 more is coming at you, Joe. And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
Great. Joe, it's your turn. There are 7 gnolls just encircling you. They look like they have spears on their back that they just thought they could just hop on you. They think you look like travelers.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, I gotta handle the one that's on me. So I take my great axe and I attack it. And that's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
And then hold on.
Is it an early night? No, our D&D movie partnership.
This is an early night.
And that's 9 damage.
Can we give Tommy Boy Firemouth inspiration for that? For that comment?
We can.
Yes, we can.
9 damage. Yeah, you like just cut this thing up, and it like just kind of backs up in shock. All of them start cackling very, very nervously, and they all pull out their spears.
Oh, great.
Oh dears. Great, Niketh.
How like are we still in sort of blizzard conditions here?
No, the blizzard is somewhat faded.
Okay.
You're kind of in this thicket of trees.
Okay, but presumably somewhere around this thicket, there's gonna be like snowbanks. There's gonna be like it's just been a blizzard, yeah.
Yeah. There's snowbanks. There's like if you're asking if you can hide, you could probably try and hide somewhere around here.
So I'm going to use my action to disengage. I just like dodge my way out of there, you know, little tiny child style, and then I run straight for the nearest snowbank and dive right in. Just whoosh, into the snow. And I take a bonus action to hide as a cunning action.
I'm telling Tommy Boy Firemouth, his inspiration, he can give that to a player of his choice.
That's so cool, James. What a good
Friendship over if it doesn't go to me, Ethan.
I like that. Give the chat inspiration that
I
they can dish out. When
I
someone
love
needs it.
that.
You're
That's
playing
so
too, guys.
good.
You know.
Yeah,
And
so
up the latency, so they should be able to respond more in real time too. So if someone really needs it, they'll know. If I can, add it to the death save of one of these players and they go down because they need it. Got it. You've got it.
All right. That's
excellent.
a 13 on stealth.
13 on stealth. Against their passive perceptions. I'm making... Yeah, you've got the feat, so I'll let you do that without disadvantage.
It's light. Yeah, I can try to hide when I'm lightly obscured from a creature. That's why I was asking about the blizzard, because like I can just kind of walk.
You're
away.
you're in dim light. You're in dim light. So.
Okay. Yeah. Light obscurement is all I need.
Yeah, you're basically always in dim light when you're outside. So what's the Yeah, their passive perception is 10. So yeah, you disappear. You're gone. Okay. Drakiel.
Does the one on Joe Candle look bloodied?
It looks really hurt, but not quite bloodied.
These things seem tough. I'm gonna disengage and move 30 feet away.
Alright, so you disengage and you move 30 feet away.
To, like, behind Joe Candle if I can.
Okay. Yeah, so like all 7 of these, like, they're swiping at you, but you're just gonna as they all turn towards Joe Candle.
Great.
Oh no.
And it's now their turn.
Oh no.
And they're all charging at you, Joe, with spears. Oh dears.
Oh,
Can I cast shield on other people? Or is
Nope,
that only on
you
myself?
can't. So I'm just gonna roll a handful of d20s here. What's your AC, Joe?
16.
It's nice knowing you.
Wait, I'm not.
17, you said?
16.
16? Alright, all but one of them hit you.
Oh, great.
This is bad. This is very,
Fantastic.
very, very, very
So
bad.
you said there were 7 creatures. What type of die are you rolling? Because that's at least 1 damage. So that's at least 7 damage.
I am rolling 6d8
Oh my god.
as they attack you with spears now that they know you're dangerous. As they just go after you. They just stab for fuck. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm doing some math. A grand total of 34 piercing damage.
Well, I am dead.
What was your
What's your max
what's your
health?
hit point maximum?
20.
Okay,
But I was
does
hit for
that
5.
count though?
What?
Because it's supposed to be in 1 attack that it does double your damage to kill you.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
go. He would go
So that's lots
unconscious
of little hits.
before
To ask actually.
They're
So
not-
yeah.
actually all attacking at the same
but
time.
my lingering injury rule
Would still be in place.
is probably still gonna be in place from this.
Okay.
So make me a Constitution save, please.
That is 13.
Okay. That is going to be a failure. And you are going to suffer a lingering injury where you get stabbed really hard in one of your legs, and it takes you down, and it really fucks up one of your tendons.
Wait, but Tommy Boy's inspiration, he said give to a death saving roll. Is this we're gonna give Joe Candle a little inspiration here?
Sure. I'll let it count for this. Because I don't think Tommy Boy knew about my grievous injury rule.
Look what they did to my boy. No. I just watched that a little while ago. My girlfriend was like, "Are you crying?" I was like, "Yes." Cedric is dead. Shut up.
All right, so you can re-roll that, Miles.
Okay.
Thanks to Tommy Boy.
Beat a 15.
Otherwise, you may have trouble walking the rest of your life.
A 19.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, like, just by a crux of fate, like, as you go down, you just kind of roll in the snow a little bit right before it completely severs your Achilles tendon. You're still down.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Great.
They cackle in glee as they all look towards you, Drakiel.
Kneecap's turn?
No, it's Joe's turn, and I need him to make a death save.
1 sec.
Hand of the Frost Pope reaches even you, my child.
Okay. I messaged you that.
Yes.
Okay.
And meanwhile, it's Niketh's turn. You just watched them just fuck up Joe Candle. They just all pounced upon him. And they all look like they're going for Drakiel next.
Yeah, there's still 7 of them, and we haven't. Oh, Joe Candle hit one of them, right?
Yeah, and it didn't take it out.
Right. So there's still 7 of them.
Is there any
Yes.
way we can call her Woolly Raina?
That's
friend
what
to
that's
help
I'm
us?
literally like can I pop out of the snow gopher style and yell out into the frozen void, Raina! Ronnie!
Raina, maybe a perception check.
Calvin, oh, there you
Uh, that's an 11.
Maybe a performance check, Niketh.
are. All right. No,
He is not the charisma class.
I have inspiration from a previous session.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna use that. This is a now.
Could that perhaps be a 1?
That was
Could
a
that perhaps
2.
even
That
be
was
a 0?
2,
Oh,
Captain.
okay.
That's a 2. That's a 13.
There you go.
It's a little
so you
better.
just hear you hear coming from a thicket of trees about 600 feet away. Raina! Ronnie!
Boy, I think they're over there.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna hide again. And then I'm gonna poof down into my gopher hole.
Okay. Oh, they
Bonus
all seem
action. It's the same. It's a 13 again.
Yeah, you're gone. Actually, you roll that with disadvantage because you just screamed.
Fair. Okay, that's a
Niketh is
9.
always screaming.
That's a 9. Okay, they turn around and look at you, and they see you as you're trying to hide. And it looks like 3 of them break off to come after you.
Well, that's it for me.
Anyway, Drakiel, it's your turn.
You got burning hands, maybe?
I don't have that spell.
Okay.
So I'm standing behind Joe, and there are 4 on top.
Joe
of
is on the ground,
Yeah.
being gnawed upon by these things. Not actively, but like they're all getting up, and 4 of them look like they're about to come after you, and 3 of them look like they're about to break off and go after Nika.
Right. If I tried to make an intimidation check here, would do hyenas are not like actual
Don't ask me
hyenas.
what you can do.
I know.
Tell me
I'm
what you do.
thinking. Because I know actual hyenas are fucking cowards. Like I watched a lot of Animal Planet growing up. So I'm gonna be the bigger dragon. I'm gonna just like stand in my ground, and fucking roar at them and see if I can't intimidate the shit out of them and make them fear me.
Okay. They just they're really hungry for blood. So make me an intimidation check with disadvantage. DC is a 15.
Okay, that's a 19 plus something. And that's a 17 plus something. Plus
All right.
6. 3.
So what do you do?
I'm just going to dig my feet into the ground and pull back my hood, and my eyes are just going to both glow intensely each color, and I'm just going to roar at them as I kind of like walk towards them to stand over top of Joe's body.
Right. So you just like roar this. Give us a roar. Give the mic a roar. Come on.
It's gonna blow out your mic.
Do
it like around, away from the mic.
It won't do it. It won't blow out that mic. I've watched that mic be blown out, and it takes a lot more. It's fine.
It's fair.
Yeah, this is meant to record like room sessions of rock bands. Like you're probably fine.
Fair enough.
I
So
dare
just
you.
stand-
I dare you to blow it out.
I'm not gonna do that one. You've heard one.
Chat,
of them.
do you
I'm
want
not gonna
Regan
do
to blow
that.
out the microphone?
No, you don't want me to blow out the microphone.
Blow out
But
your
Drakiel
neighbor's
just-
ability to appreciate you as a neighbor.
By the way, William, can we take out that taking a 10-minute break thing from the OBS?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Druba the Tuba says, "Do it."
Yeah.
Ruba the tuba.
Alright,
Literally
I'm doing
says
the
to do
low
it.
one. I'm doing the low one because it's midnight here and I don't want my neighbors to
Tommy
hate
Boy
me.
says, "Do it." I already turned my computer volume down.
No balls.
All right. Yeah. All right. So
Rad.
excellent. The Gnolls all same at the time. You hear them start talking to each other. He's going, metal, so metal, too metal, and then four of the weaker looking ones just break off and run off into the trees. It looks like 3 are still here though.
So there were 4 on Joe and 3 went to Kneecap, so which ones broke off?
3 of the ones that are still on Joe. They just kind of roar back at you as best they can, but then start cackling instead of roaring.
Okay.
Yeah, that's your turn. Now it's their turn, and they just kind of and they just kind of cackle and jump on you.
How many?
All 3 of them.
All 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah. Tracy?
15. What did you roll?
The first one is a 20. First one is a 23.
Okay.
Second one's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
And third one is a 17.
I'm gonna cast shield for the second 2.
For the second 2?
Mm-hmm.
I mean the... Yes, okay.
Make my AC 20.
Great, so the first one gets you, right in the gut with its spear, and then you just kind of barely hold off the other 2. Where did my D8 go? There it is. So you get 1 in the chest for, ooh. That's going to be 10 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Joe, death save, please.
Si, senor.
And did you message me?
I did.
Probably yours.
Not. I messaged you on Facebook. That's
Got
probably
it.
not.
That's fine. Next time, just message me in the Discord. Otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah. I'll message you in the Discord for the other one, for this next one.
Okay, cool. So while you're messaging me that, moving on over to Kneecap.
Yeah. There's three of them came to attack me, didn't they? What happened there? Or is it my
They
turn?
all ran off from the roar.
Word. So there's still 4 left around.
There's 3 left.
3 left around the area. None
There's
of them
three
are,
left, and they're all coming after Drakiel. None of them are coming after you.
are they within 5 feet of Drakiel?
Yes.
All right. Time to shoot. I'll try to pick off any injured ones if there are any. I don't remember. That's a 20. That's a crit.
Nice.
Kill one.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
So how do your roll double the normal dice is how we do crits?
Double all damage.
So you
Double
roll,
all-
so you
roll the
your
die.
damage and then you double it.
So
And
roll the
then you-
damage and then double
okay.
everything.
Double the modifier too?
Yes. I'm generous with my crits.
Yeah, it's an 18. 18 points damage.
So that's going to be a grand total of
18.
36 points of damage. Or is
No,
that after you
that's
double
already
already?
doubled. That's already doubled. It's
Oh,
a
okay,
6 on the
okay.
die plus 3.
I was going to say
double.
level 2, 36 points of damage.
Oh, but
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
it's a sneak attack though.
Yeah, sneak attack.
Add 2 more. 20 damage total.
20 damage total.
That's a sneak attack.
Double the sneak attack as well, so that's
I
22.
did. I only rolled a 1 on the sneak attack. It's
Guys
only
on
2
that?
more points of damage. 20 points of damage. That's a fuck ton of damage. We're level 2.
I'm trying to help you. All right, so that just like you shoot an arrow and it strikes right in the side of one of these hyenas' heads and just like just puts it down in the snow.
All right. Can I bonus action hide again? Find somewhere to get obscurement?
Yeah, sure.
We're going under. Oh.
That one.
No. That's another crit. That's a 27 on a stat stealth check. That was 2 in a row. Hell yeah.
Neacath is just at home in his fucking snowbank. just living his
This
dream.
is what I was trained to do. This is.
Great, Drakiel.
Yay!
Raina, roll initiative. Drakiel, it's your turn.
Yes. I'm going. Is it still like? Is there still snowfall?
Yeah, there's still some snowfall, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to basically take my hand and swipe it through the air and grab the spear the guy's holding and just try and shoot the ice up to him using a chromatic orb.
Cool. That's a disadvantage because that's a ranged spell and you're within 5 feet.
Of course. That's still a 15. Does that hit?
15 just hits.
Amazing.
So you just grab it by the spear and ice goes up the spear and just kind of stabs him like in the chest.
That's... What is that? It's a 7, a 3, and a 3. So that's 13 cold damage.
13 cold damage.
Was this the one that was already injured by
No,
Joe?
the one that was already injured ran.
Yeah, I figured.
He was the first one to be like, fuck this. So how much
I'm gonna
damage?
bonus action spend my sorcery points to get a spell slot back.
How much damage was that?
13. Wait, there was a 7 plus 3 is so 13 damage.
He is bloodied. And it is now their turn again, and they're coming after you again. They're just trying to kill. Get it down. That is a 14
Miss.
and a 21.
Hit no matter what.
I keep losing my D8.
For good reason.
You're gonna take 5 points of piercing damage.
I have 1 hit point. I'm still up, motherfucker. Be scared.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 2.
Oh, I forgot something in this stat block. You guys are so lucky.
Did you forget pack tactics?
Nope.
Oh.
Forgot rampage. When a Gnoll reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on its turn, it takes a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a bite attack.
Oh, good.
What's its movement?
30 feet.
So it would have been 15. It still wouldn't have been close enough to kill either of us.
I would have said that it probably could have hit you.
I was like behind Joe, like 30 feet behind Joe.
Okay, you didn't clarify that.
told
I
you
didn't do it. I didn't do it anyway.
I told you I went behind Joe.
Yeah, and I assumed that meant like 10 to 15 feet behind.
I'm a ranged character. No, much farther.
Okay, I call bullshit, but okay. Anyway, there's one really hurt one left, and this other one. They're kind of looking at each other, just kind of in rapt fear. Joe, make me another death save.
How you doing, Joe? I'm ready to pick you up once we kill these things.
And Niketh.
I'm up again?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll duck out of cover and take another shot. 21 to hit.
So just for your notice, Joe has made 3 death saves so far. You
I
don't know
know.
how he's doing.
I understand that. I need to get these things down before I try and heal him, otherwise he is dead, because I have an ability that can get him up, but...
So what'd you roll, Niketh?
I got a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Is there anyone within 5 feet? I guess it doesn't know I'm there.
It doesn't know you're there, and Drakiel's within 5 feet. Okay.
Okay. 12
And
points.
is this on the weaker one or the still up one?
I'm trying to pick him off, so that's going to be 12 points. On the weaker one. Sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. You send another arrow you send an arrow at this one, and chunk right in the head, goes into the snow. There is one left as Raina shows up finally. And you see this carnage. You see Joe just bleeding out in the snow, covered in stab wounds. Some spears still left in him, to be honest. And you see you don't see Niketh anywhere. And you see Drakiel facing off with a single Gnoll, who then sees you. It's your turn.
Little smidgen, leave you all on your own. And I launch an Eldritch Blast at whatever the weakest looking one is.
There's only one left, and it has not been touched.
Perfect. Then that's the one I'm going at, and that's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Great. That's 9 points of damage.
Okay. Cool. Drakiel.
Yeah. It's my turn. My turn. We're not gonna do disadvantage again. We're just going to,
Sorry.
primal savagery and bite this guy back.
Go for it.
That I'm not gonna have disadvantage on. That's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Beautiful. That's a D10. And that is 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. Yeah, you just kind of like, and just bite into this thing's neck, tear out a whole bunch of blood, and it kind of stumbles backwards, looking like it's about to flee, when out of the trees you hear, and a dog just leaps on him, and just tackles him to the ground, or attempts to. Let's see how he does. Yeah! And he just puts him in the ground and rips out the other side of his throat, as it cackles its last cackle, and we are out of initiative.
And I'm going over to Joe and seeing if he's alive.
Yeah, get this man out of the snow.
Make a medicine check.
Jesus Christ, me and my -1. No, that's only a 10. That's not enough.
He barely looks responsive.
He looks like he could be responsive. That's enough for me to use my ability. I kind of like shake him, and I'm gonna use my ability Healing Hands to give him 2 hit points.
You have 2 hit points.
How many fails did he have?
I think just 1.
Yeah, I just had 1 fail.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just messing with you.
Gotta have at least one close call a day, right?
I was actively sitting there and like, Did he actually die off of 3 rolls? Just that much bad luck in the world?
They're all coin flips, you know? There's nothing that changes the outcome, really, to those things.
Now, knowing how easy it was to get, like, the majority of them to run away, I could have played that very differently.
Well, I did it because I was desperate. I don't have an ability that lets me cast fear or anything like that. I was just like, this is our saving grace, or we all die here.
And you rolled really well.
While I was like chilling, I like looked up the encounter calculator and was like, this is significantly more than a deadly encounter.
Well, like, yeah, Icewind deals brutally, yeah. Yeah, for the benefit of the chat, that thing with Myles is I have a house rule for this campaign and probably some other ones I do where you don't say what your death save was, because I like the idea that, like, if someone goes down, you're not going to know how well they're doing until you go over to the body, and you go over to the body, they might already be dead. I think that adds a bit more stakes to the situation.
Another thing I just realized is that I've been using like a different. I've been trying to go to like a different browser to roll my die, and I just realized that the D&D Beyond app has like a built-in.
Yeah, a built-in dice roller.
Yeah, and I just
it like if you click on the numbers, it like also adds the numbers that you need to worry about.
Oh my god! Why haven't I been doing that this whole time?
D&D Beyond is great. It just sucks that for it to work, you gotta buy all the books I've already have on my shelf in the website as well.
You really should put like a barcode in it that you can scan after you've bought it.
But then they wouldn't make money because they are not Wizards of the Coast.
I kind of
anyway.
What stuff do you have on Beyond?
Oh wait, up there.
I guess we can talk about that later.
What books do I have on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
You asked?
Yeah.
I have the 3 core rulebooks. I have Wild Mount for some reason. I think I accidentally bought that a while ago. I have Tasha's. I have
so I can.
I have Xanathar's. I have Mordenkainen's. I think I have Mordenkainen's and Volos too.
Damn, dude.
No, I have Volos, not Mordenkainen's. I wanted to get all the races for my players.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what all my stimulus money ended up going to, basically.
Right. Yeah.
Back in the summer.
All right. What do these things have on them? I want to loot the bodies.
Give me an investigation check.
Yay, the thing I'm bad at.
You're bad at everything.
I'm bad at wisdom things.
That's an intelligence thing.
Oh, wait. Investigation I'm actually good at. I'm decent at 15.
Wait
1 second.
Pretty easy fight, don't you all say?
You find a note that just says something in a strange language that I doubt that you know.
What language?
Gnoll.
No.
Yeah, you have a note written in Gnoll. You can make out the word Chiska.
Iska?
Iska.
Alright.
I want to touch myself. Do a lay of hands.
You did almost die. Honestly, that's fair. No, yeah. We'll give you some space. You need it. That's what I was doing on the roof last night.
You need some privacy there.
Maybe just a little bit.
I understand.
I'm gonna use all of. I'm gonna do it for 10.
And you also find no gold or anything, but a whole bunch of little sacks of giblets of meat.
What type of meat?
Make me a investigation check again, or nature check. Nature check.
No, nature is a wisdom. How dare
It's not a
you.
wisdom. Nature is an intelligence.
Is it?
Mhm.
No. Still, that's a 9.
It's a 9. You don't know. You have a bag of meat giblets.
I offer it to Boy.
Boy sniffs it, and he just kind of walks away from it and starts walking back to town.
Honestly,
All
I'm
right.
gonna hold on to the random bag of meat because it might be handy at some point.
You have a bag of meat giblets
All right, you guys
Meat?
wanna
Question mark?
and a Gnoll note.
Yep.
follow me this time, or wanna walk off again? And I follow Boy back to town.
So you make it back to Tourmaline. Let me just move our roll 20 thing. Yeah, and you come back to the quaint little fishing town of Tourmaline.
The empty void of existence.
Oh, yeah. Give me a moment. The empty void. You return to the abyss.
Whoa.
I'm home.
I have questions about your character.
I think he has questions about his character.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
I don't think it's a good character if you don't have questions about your own character.
True. Because then what is there to discover?
Full character analysis. Come on.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Alright, you should be able to see your little Santa sleigh there. If you guys have suggestions for a group picture, please let me know.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You're at the north end of town currently.
Cool.
Anyhow, what do you guys do?
Can we take a short rest or a long rest?
That would be a good idea.
It would be a swell idea. But how much can we take? Do we have time for a long rest? Should we just do like a short one?
Should probably just
They
do a
said
short
day,
rest.
but I don't know how long it takes to climb up the mountain.
Thing about this
I don't
is
really
that
need,
we're
like-
back. We're back in the main city, you know, for us. Like, these are our people now.
This place doesn't try to kill us when we walk in. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's true.
It does feel pretty homey. I agree. The dog brought us here. This is how do we know that Garrett even made it to the mountain?
The dog
Well,
appears
Oh,
to be
yeah.
the dog appears to be looking impatiently at you, and it looks off in the direction of the mountain.
Thanks, boy.
Thanks to answer that question,
Okay.
random animal NPC.
I'm glad you didn't make me roll an animal handling check for that.
Sight, go.
Okay, can we take a short? Can I like take a breather again? Like me and Drakiel are like, and Joe are all like
Oh fuck!
about
Yeah, we
to
could-
about
Yeah.
to fall over dead. Like, need to at least
Can we
get
roll
some
something
first
bad?
aid.
I don't know what you're talking about. Like, Raina's feeling great.
Dramatic orb you right now.
Okay. So yeah, you can take a short rest. Drakiel, you asked a question. Make a survival.
Did I ask a question? I don't remember it, but okay.
I think you asked a question. You posited something, and I want to give you information.
Survival?
Survival, yeah.
Yeah, that's a 7.
So, never mind.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
The mountain looks fairly close, but it's kind of hard to tell how long it would take you to get there. There's some kind of rolling hills. No direct path to the mountain from here.
I only have 2 hit die. I'm sad.
Wow. Yeah, I got really shitty rolls. I still only have 9 hit points.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 3 is 10 plus another 2 is...
Wait, what do you roll for that?
You should have hit die. You have hit dice. You're a paladin, so yours is a D8 plus your constitution. You have 2 of those. You can pick however many you want to roll to get back hit points. So if you want to use all your hit dice, that'll be 2d8 plus whatever your constitution is for each dice. For each die.
Well, I already did a lay of hands on myself, so I'm at 12 hit points. So I'll just do 1 d8.
Okay. Plus your constitution.
Plus constitution is 9.
So you get 9 hit points back.
Okay. Which I didn't need 9, but...
So you rest up. At this point, as you kind of rest by the city gate, just kind of recuperating after that little event, this give me a second. A gentleman, this little halfling man, just kind of pokes his head out of a shop, saying, "Why, hello there!" And he kind of like stumbles over to you. He's got this long nose and this very orange, bright orange hair, kind of just poking through his little parka. And he just comes over to you and he goes, "Oh, that's a good boy. I haven't seen you in quite a while." He says, "Oh, tell me, are you friends of that Garrett fellow? Garrett Belrin?"
Yes.
I feel like we're on the right course here.
You could say that. We are actually we were hired by his husband to come find him. He hasn't come back for days.
Shame. Yes, he went up to the mountain yesterday with 3 adventurers, I believe. What were they? It was this big strong boy with a bald head and markings on his head, and this and another halfling like myself, and really bitchy female tiefling. But altogether, there were a couple of them that went up that mountain.
Interesting.
So you're saying he hasn't come back?
No, he has not come back.
Interesting. So you are planning to climb the mountain yourselves to find him?
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
And you have no sled?
No sled.
We're looking to
Snowshoes. Oh, yes, I can help you with that. Absolutely. Come in. It's cold out here. And he walks over to his little shop. You can see above it is written Frozen Far Expeditions.
Oh, excellent. So we do need snowshoes, and we also are in need of climbing equipment. We do have some rope.
I've got some pitons.
If you've got rope and pitons, you should be all right, as long as you know.
That's enough?
As long as you know the path up the mountain.
It's the question now, isn't it?
I know that he would have established a base camp at the foot of the mountain. It'll take you a little while to get there. So do prepare for a journey, I would say. Snowshoes, though, that would be 2 gold apiece.
That's fair
I would like
enough.
to purchase some snowshoes from you, sir.
Of course.
Absolutely same.
What's your shoe size?
excessive.
Yes, the largest you have.
right, I'll get you a 17.
I'll take an
Excellent,
8,
that's
please.
8.
10.
And for the little boy?
I don't know. How big do you think these are? I usually just make stuff for
Kind
myself.
of recoils as you like shove your foot in his face. It's like, oh, that smells like. I mean, it looks like a probably a 4. All right.
Okay.
And he goes over and he pulls out some snowshoes and he hands them to you. Other than that, it seems like your climbing equipment should be pretty good. Without a sled, I'd say that it'll probably take you a day to get to the mountain. And climbing the mountain could be very difficult and very dangerous. You understand? So what you're gonna want to do?
You seen any Yetis?
I've seen Yetis before. Yes, they're terrifying beasts. Terrifying. Yes. And there are a couple of them up on Kelvin's Cairn, from what I remember back in my earlier days.
That's convenient. Thank you.
Do you know the behavior patterns of a Yeti? Do they tend to take people and tie them up and wait to eat them?
I can't say I do know the behavior patterns of Yetis. Usually you just find people torn to bits the closer you get to the closer you get to the top of the mountain. But honestly, it's hard to tell a corpse that's been killed by a Yeti from a corpse that's been killed by a crag cat or an owl bear or other adventurers. Who knows?
Bears are on this mountain?
At the foot of the mountain, especially in the forests around the mountain. But also, there have been reports of just very mean dwarves in the area as well. So I'd be careful of that as well.
I mean, most of the ones I've met are pretty mean, so that's fair.
That's a little racist of you, but okay.
No, just observation.
Well,
Racist observation.
frankly, your observation seems a little racist. But anyway.
Maybe.
Can I help you with anything else?
I don't think I think that's about it for me.
All right. Well, it'll take you about a day to get there. Be ready to camp probably because it's already starting to get a little late. You guys are starting to feel tired. It's probably somewhere between like 6 and 8 p.m. at the moment.
Gotcha.
Well, maybe we should go to the base of the mountain and then camp there and plan to climb in the morning.
Well, the base of the mountain is a day away.
God, this is
yeah.
this is intense.
Is there any dog sleds we could get there faster on?
Well, I'm sorry. He took Garrett actually took my last one. He rented it, and he hasn't come back with it.
Well, damn.
If we brought
We
your
were supposed
sled back, would you give us a reward?
Sure. If you can bring the sled back, and my dogs especially, then yes, I'll definitely give you some sort of reward.
What will you
Whatever I
give
can
us?
Give you.
Alright, yeah.
All right, fine. All right. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I guess good luck. I hope you find Garrett, and I hope you find my dogs.
I do say that maybe we take a little bit of a longer rest here before we start hauling our way out.
That might be a good idea.
That does make sense.
Yeah,
one thing,
I'm pretty exhausted, I gotta say.
Pretty busted up.
What did you do today, Raina?
I found my way to the right place. What about you?
Yeah, for a lot of good that did us. Joe almost died. I almost died.
Should have followed. Should have followed.
We really need to get better at this whole dying thing.
Look, guys, what we've learned from this experience is next time we are about to get separated by a snowstorm, we all have to hold hands.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
that's our rule from now on.
I call Neekath and Joe Candle's hands.
Why do you want my hands?
I feel like you probably washed them at least once.
You think Neekath washes his hands and not Drakiel?
I mean,
think
right
Drakiel
now I still have blood on my face from attacking a gnoll.
Yeah,
in my face.
yeah.
So,
Face.
Yeah, I'm like, there's not much to prove against
you know,
this.
there is an inn here where you can probably shower that off.
Oh
the
yeah,
same
no, I was
one
actually
that
going to suggest the inn that we were in on the first night in 10 Towns.
the inn that we were in. We were in
Yeah,
the city.
yeah, the inn that we were in the city
Maybe you can
when
talk
we
more about
first
this when you're
entered
in the inn.
into town.
you were in the
You're
city. You were in before.
I have no objections to
in
arrest
10
in
towns
the.
in Icewind.
I have no objections to arrest in the inn. My only thing is, weren't we supposed to be back by tonight?
No, he just said as soon.
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. By
Well,
tomorrow.
not really. It was more. He just was like, "You guys should be back by the time that you reach the cairn." Something like that. He didn't give us a time limit.
Oh, he didn't give. If he didn't give us a time limit, okay then.
I mean, the time
Okay.
limit is this guy
He
might
basically
be like
said he didn't
not
want to hear
dead,
you doing
right?
anything but this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The time limit
Okay.
is that Garrett is probably, if Garrett is not dead, Garrett is dying.
Yeah, but like,
But like, yeah, also
chances
So
are
are
at this
we?
point he is dead. Like it's 24 hours past. Chances are he's dead.
He is probably dead.
yeah.
Such a pessimist.
Either that or he's got like quest giver like, you know, immunity.
Right. Yeah,
and
he's
just-
got some god tier
Yeah.
immunity, and it's
But
like,
maybe
"Oh,
he survived.
give me that
Maybe-
9th level spell.
Maybe he has
Maybe
plot
he
armor.
built-
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe he's built some kind of shelter, and maybe he's killed. Maybe the other people he was traveling with died, and he's been eating them.
It
Right,
could literally
right.
be anything.
The adventurers are all dead, and Garrett found a way to survive. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe we should stop wasting time talking about it. Go to bed so we can get up
Wake
and go
up.
do this all
No. We should absolutely discuss this more.
I'll see you
Drakiel
all in
goes to
4
the-
hours.
All right.
Let's,
Yeah.
I'm good for a rest. We could do a rest. I could do a long rest.
Yeah. Raina starts walking towards the inn.
As you reach the inn, you notice windows start to be opened. A whole bunch of doors have their lights put out, and you walk in and you
It's-
see, it's this town.
Yeah.
It's that night.
And you see that kind of willowy teenager, just kind of sweeping the floor of the main room, singing a song. Ahead of winters when she came, the lovely woman with no name, draped in a fur-lined cloak of red, to the icy lake she fled. The wind pursued her all the same, sure as night she's dead.
Do I recognize this song?
Not at all.
This stream wasn't tagged singing. Excuse me.
Wow.
Thanks for that.
That was for a moment I forgot that we were. All right, great. Would I recognize
Forgot
that in
where we
any?
Uh,
Would I?
I'm gonna say no. Yeah,
Okay, great. No, that's fine. Great. How's the cold small being?
no.
Probably taller than me.
It's you again. So, do you want a room or something?
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
but
so-
like, how's your cold nights going?
Cold.
Aren't they?
Thanks, I hate it.
Do you want a room?
Yeah.
A room would be great.
5 gold.
What?
Here you go.
So total or for each?
Each.
Shit.
Can I sleep on the floor of one of you guys' room?
Yeah, I got you. Anyone else sleeping on my floor? I still get the bed.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah.
You're all gonna share a room that's gonna be 10 gold.
Son of a...
Each? Oh, okay. In that case,
Total.
I'll get. Oh, total.
It's either
All right,
10
I
gold
got the
total for
first...
you all to share a room and a bucket to piss in, and by bucket I mean a very nice bathroom.
Yeah, and the other place.
All right, I got the first 4. If you guys each cover 2.
All right.
I'll do 2.
I can cover 2.
Deal.
Great.
I like the
Alright.
shiny stuff.
Enjoy your stay at the east side. And she just goes back to singing her little song.
What a creepy small bean. Ugh.
You're a creepy small bean. Drakiel says, walking next to you.
I am very open about myself.
You make your way to your very nice, same room you were in last time. This very nice hotel room. Shower, lanterns adorning the walls, and one king-size bed.
Somebody else can jump in if they want, just no cuddling.
I feel like whoever jumps in the bed has to make a constitution save to not wake up cuddling.
That'd be a wisdom save, probably.
I actually end up...
What'd you say, Calvin? I lost you.
It's a surprise, I actually end up being the big spoon.
They are sacrificing their heat, so it might be
Oh,
pretty cold in here.
is there a fireplace in here, James?
There's a fireplace.
I'm gonna go sleep in front of the fireplace.
You just curl up in front of the fireplace.
Curling up in front of the fireplace.
Boy kind of curls up with you.
Yeah, I jump underneath all the furs, so like...
Everyone take your long rests.
Yay!
Yeah, that was so wonderful for me.
I've been up for 4 hours and on the roof.
Alright. You hop on the roof. Make me a perception check.
Deal. That's a 9.
Oh no.
What? Don't say things like that.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
With a 9, yeah, you just kind of get lost in thought as you look out over this little picturesque town.
Stare up at the stars for a while.
Yeah, Tourmaline is this beautiful, just like lakeside town. Like whenever you see those like panorama, like painted pictures of like a New England Christmas town, that's what this place looks like.
Without
Idyllic.
without heat, you know.
I
You
don't know.
see,
Europeans can be pretty cold.
you see a whole bunch of people kind of passing by in the streets, and but you see one man just kind of this tall dude, this like 8-foot tall dude, just kind of stumbling his way through town as he goes to the door of the East Side Inn and lets himself in. That's all you see.
Just a drunk guy?
Maybe drunk, maybe just discombobulated. It's hard to tell. Just a guy in a trench coat and a hat, just kind of
It's 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
stumbling around.
Yeah, very well might be.
I saw him do
But-
it.
There's a man's life is at stake, and I don't feel the need to look into a random encounter. Not off of a roll of 9 on a.
That'd be funny if
perception
well, we're all asleep, you'd have your own vigilante adventure.
check.
A 4-hour.
Oh man.
Everybody, tune in on Wednesdays. I'm going to be having Niquette's one shots. What he does every night when everyone else is asleep.
Wait, speaking of that,
4-hour one shot.
yeah, we do have to stream eight times a month in order to get affiliate. So like, makes sense.
Technically, because we go over midnight, we stream 2 days each time that we do this.
Are you serious?
Oh, shit,
That's
That's
so funny.
that's hilarious. All right.
Hell yeah.
Let me check the analytics and make sure that's true because I was looking at that and it was really cute. Yeah, we have streamed January 9th, January 10th, January 2nd, January 3rd, December 26th and 27th, and then December 19th, 20th, and accidentally for a little while on the 21st.
That's 9 times.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Keep
You're
forgetting
fine.
to switch that stream key.
Speaking of which, if there's anyone watching right now who's not already following, please give us a follow. It helps us out and helps us build this into something more. Yeah. All right. Cool. So you all wake up feeling rather chilly, but somewhat comfortable. What do you do?
Put on
Well, I
them
feel-
snowshoes.
Oh yes.
Put on your snowshoes.
And get ready to go and do the thing.
I roll over in bed.
You were raising your hand, Niketh.
That was just an onward.
All right.
Did anyone join Raina in the bed?
You know what? Yes, actually. About 2 hours in, Joe was a bit uncomfortable on the floor, so he got up in the bed with Raina.
Make me wisdom saving throws, both of you.
Yeah, Joe didn't have Boy like cuddled up next to him, so he just like didn't have a pillow, so he went and climbed into the bed.
That is.
They tell you about the warmth.
I got
no
a
fire and
14.
blankets, but there's also no pillows.
I got a 16.
All right, Joe, you just kind of keep your distance on one side of the bed. And as soon as you like drift off to sleep, Raina just kind of just rolls over and like starts stroking your chest. Anyhow, you wake up in each other's arms.
Honestly, yeah, I'm pretty okay with that.
It's cold.
You know, it was a very cold night. I do appreciate the warmth of another body.
Let's just move on from that one, eh?
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah.
Still staring at you while he's lacing up his boots.
So you all get ready and you head out into the main lobby, and you see that tall, kind of drunken trenchcoat person. You see this long, kind of draconid mouth just kind of poking out of the hood of it, going, yes, I am Dorcas Dragonbornson, and I would like a room, please. And the willowy teenager is just like,
Can I insight that that's his actual name?
Have we seen this guy before? You said something about a dragonborn before. Is he following us?
make me an insight check.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, thank you.
The DC is
I'm like, this is wrong. That's an 11.
It's not a dragonborn. It's 3 kobolds in a trench coat. Trying to pass themselves off as a dragonborn.
Why?
Was it 3 kobolds in a trench coat before we asked if it was 3 kobolds in a trench coat?
It was. It absolutely was. That's why I was pitch silent.
Yes.
I'm a smart bean.
Rex!
Yes, it is a totally legit name, Druba the Tuba. Dorcas Dragonbornson.
Trex, look at us!
And the teenager just goes, 5 gold. And they just like no. Okay. And they lay the 5 gold on the counter, and she just kind of warily slides them a key. And they walk by. You have not seen these these kobolds before. They're green in color. The ones that you met in the mine were red and blue. But these are green, and they just kind of like waddle past you. They accidentally they bump right into you, Drakiel, and they like split in half, and the trench coat kind of flies everywhere.
Them.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
Sure. Plus 2, 14.
14. Yeah, you catch him, and like you feel like a whole bunch of squirming bodies inside it.
I write them. I just kind of look at them and be like, "Stay safe," and I turn them.
Of course, the Dragonborns are always safe, and by Dragonborns I mean the race and my family name, which is Dorcas Dragonbornson. Because I'm the son of a Dragonborn, because I am a Dragonborn.
I kind of look at them and then look past them. Because you can see the scales on my face, so I'm not gonna hurt them.
They just walk by you.
Yeah.
Anyway. What do you do?
Weird. By anyone?
What'd you say?
In the party, I'm like, was that weird to anyone else? Like I've never seen those. I've never seen those kobolds before.
Seems like pretty standard procedure for kobolds around these areas.
Yeah. Seems like they were new in town.
Yeah. I'm not. See, I don't understand why it was necessary for them to pretend they were a very tall man.
Generally, I don't think kobolds are welcomed in many cities. So, like, I sort of understand, but like.
But they all welcomed in this one, right?
Right. Yeah. By accident, a little bit.
You solved racism. Of course they're allowed here.
Solved racism.
We were at the head of the civil rights movement in Terminator.
The Kobold civil rights movement.
I'm imagining 3 kobolds,
which was solved by you guys going up to the town speaker and saying, "Hey, why don't you let him be here?" And he was like, "Hey," and lo and behold, kobold racism was solved in Icewind Dale.
Can I'm imagining like a sit-in with us and a kobold and 3 kobolds in a trench coat. I'm sorry, I can't. My imagination just did that, and I didn't tell it to.
So, should we tell Trex that these guys are here before we head out?
No, he'll find out.
All right, let's go then. I guess off to the cairn.
Where's? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
So you guys make your way out of town, on in your snowshoes, really early in the morning. Boy is just like really starting to look a little bit more worried. He was like pacing by the door as you woke up, and as you walk out into the wilderness, you walk and walk and walk through the snow. Everyone give me a Constitution saving throw.
Do I?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
You don't. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Dirty 20?
17.
17?
I got an 11.
11. Niketh, your moose skin cloak hasn't been really made into a cloak yet.
No, I just wear it.
Kind of skin, you just kind of wear it, and so it's really not holding in the elements as well as you would have hoped. So you just start to get extremely cold, and you take a level of exhaustion.
Ow!
You guys have been walking
Right.
for. You guys have been walking for about 8 hours. No, not 8, like 12 hours. It's been like half a day. And a huge blizzard picks up.
Everyone grabs hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're getting deja vu. You all grab hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone grab the buddy's collar.
You can't see more than like 30 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna take some of my rope and tie it to Buddy's collar, so that way one of us has basically a leash, and then
Okay.
holds on to stuff.
Yeah, he kind of stays there with you. One of you, do you want to wait it out, or do you want to continue? You don't know how long this blizzard might last.
Is Boy still sniffing through it slowly but like steadily?
Seems like he's having a little trouble, but he's like trying to locate a scent. You want him to make it?
I say we keep going.
I feel like we can keep going just at half our speed, and if everything would be fine, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, last time we kept going, we were ambushed, and I almost died. But I suppose that could happen anywhere. Like, we could just stand here, and we could almost die here, or we could keep going.
And almost die somewhere else.
Yeah. So we should keep going.
Yeah, because we don't know when the blizzard's gonna let up.
Yeah.
In my opinion, living in Wisconsin for most of my life, they don't for days.
Someone, whoever's gonna lead the way, make me a survival check. Since you're all tied together, only one of you has to.
I'm going to say me because I think I'm the only one proficient in survival.
I am too.
That's awesome.
That's
okay.
great for this module. That's wonderful.
That's a 14.
Okay. You kind of make your way through. You kind of just barely see the outline of the cairn. Feel like you're heading in the right direction. And as you're moving, you see what looks to be this frozen, desiccated corpse just like sitting upright in the snow, about 30 feet ahead of you. It's long gray hair and the but like mummified essentially.
Like it's been out here a lot longer than 3 days.
You'd have to get closer to make it.
I don't want to go near that. That's a zombie, though.
Just to point out, we might want to, separate this being. In case it becomes the living dead.
Can I want to perform Divine Sense. Is it like at least 60? It's like at least 60 feet in front of us?
Yeah, it's about 30 feet from you.
Oh, okay. I'll perform Divine Sense to see if it's like some sort of undead being.
Okay. Yeah, you see, and there's no shred of life or undeath coming from this corpse. It's just
it seems to be just a corpse. Suppose we can go check it out. Can I go?
All right.
I want to investigate the corpse to see if there's anything we can find to identify it. And that is...
As you get close to the corpse.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Great.
You feel the ground kind of move underneath. As you look at the corpse, you notice that it appears to be sitting on some leather, like, chair almost, until you see little white spines rising out of the snow. And then you realize that it's a saddle connected to something. you are on the back of this massive winged beast with white skin, a hooked nose, and sharp teeth, and cataract blue eyes. This thing is gargantuan. You are, but the form of a ancient white dragon climbs out of the snow.
And we're on top of it.
You are.
Oh, I am. Oh, okay.
But there's a saddle on it.
There's a saddle on it with a corpse on it. And the dragon, as it pulls up, its face is like 10 feet away from the rest of the party. And you can see in its eyes are kind of like glassy and like fogged over. And it goes, "Is that you, Melthorond? Do we have a guest?" And it just starts licking its tongue out in the air. And as it reaches inches in front of you, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, great.
This is so bad. This is so bad.
Oh, definitely. That's a 9. It's fine. So
That's a 17.
quick question. The name that the white dragon just said, can I make a history check and see if I know anything about it?
Sure, you can try.
Melthorond?
Melthorond.
Melthorond. Do I know you? No, I don't.
The DC is a 30.
Yeah, I figured.
You're a Nelthorond.
Didn't know if it was like a great hero or another great dragon that might have been a legend at some point. This thing looks old.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. Okay, initiative's above 20.
22.
Jesus Christ.
20 to
yeah.
15.
Oh, that's me. 17.
15 to 10. 10 to 5.
9. But still,
Joe!
5 to 1.
2.
Joe!
Yike.
yeah.
You know what, though? You beat the dragon.
Was that a natty?
The
That one.
fuck?
Oh, wow.
How's it got
It has,
that low?
it
of
has a plus
dice?
0 to its initiative.
What the?
Well,
That's so odd.
if you roll a nat 1 on initiative, do you like actually add your modifier? I usually just say I'm a 1.
I usually don't, but even if I did, it's still a 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, great. So, Niketh, this gargantuan, ancient white dragon has climbed out of the snow, and it just licked out its tongue, and its mouth just starts to glow this icy blue.
Yeah, there's no way. Like flight response kicks in immediately, and I just turn and run. I dash. I run 70 feet straight in the opposite direction, and then I use a bonus action to jump into a snow drift. Just like again, it's a blizzard. Just woof, like get me. No.
We all got separated again.
Sorry. What am I gonna do? That's a 20. Oh wait, I'm exhausted. Disadvantage. Cool. That's a 16 on that stealth check.
Okay. It's gonna take
You
an
are
attack.
exhausted.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
That's it, all of us.
No, it's just gonna be a claw attack. It's just gonna like sense you running and try and bat you as you run for that snowdrift. You are going to take. 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As it just, poof, just knocks you into the snowdrift.
Well, I'm gone. 11, you said? 11?
Yeah.
All right. Woof.
Great.
Did you die when you got knocked into the snowdrift? I just want to know if you went down. Like,
No,
was it
no.
anime style? You were running, something hit you in the back, you went, ugh.
Oh god, I'm so sorry, you guys.
No, there was no
great.
slow-mo, no...
For the record, this is what I was
piano
trying to get you.
theme.
This is what I was trying to get you to perceive. Is that there was a dragon out here
Oh.
this morning? This morning when you were on top of the building, Nika. Yeah. Raina. It's still like.
We're not here to hurt you. We just want to find somebody who might be dead. With that,
be dead. Interlopers in my land.
you see, that's not necessary. And I like,
And it just is charging its laser. It's a charge.
yeah, no, I get that, but I'm going to step back, and then I'm going to step back again. So I'm going to be back 60 feet.
You're moving back 60 feet.
Those are large steps.
Yeah. Away from, like, my action was dash, by the way. Like,
It already used its reaction. Great.
I'm stress juggling.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. This is gonna be bad. It is.
no,
going
it's fine. I got
it's
expeditious retreat.
It is going to beat its wings.
Strength save?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a dex save.
Dex save. Better than strength.
All of us?
21.
Not you. Just Drakiel at this point.
Yeah, because I haven't
21?
done my turn yet. Yeah,
21?
21.
That fails.
Yeah.
It's gargantuan.
What the fuck? 21 is a failed save?
Yeah.
Oh, come
You're
on.
gonna take 15 bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone
Yeah.
as it takes to the air, with Joe still on its back.
Well, I'm at 1 hit point.
It flies 20 feet into the air. Joe, I need you to make me a strength save.
Okay.
You're gonna die from fall damage.
Yes, Druba, yes.
What did Druba say? Oh god.
That's a
Ancient
Ancient
equals
equals
strong as fuck.
Yeah, I feel like
that's
they-
a D20 plus my.
D20 plus your strength save.
That's 11.
Yep. You, as soon as you get to the top, you can't quite hold on as the wind starts to catch you, and you fall 20 feet.
He can't make a reaction to try and grab something.
That was his reaction.
Okay. Wait!
I've rolled the dice, Regan.
Wait! I cast Featherfall!
Can't do it as a reaction.
Yeah, it is.
It is a reaction!
Featherfall is
It's a fucking
100%
reactionary
casting time,
spell.
1 reaction.
Oh, it's a reaction?
Yeah.
You can cast it
100%.
now?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, then I guess you can cast Featherfall. What does that do?
Ah!
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within the range. Falling creatures' rate descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet. The spell then ends for that creature.
Alright.
Its duration is 1 minute.
So you fall, and you just like see the snowbanks in front of you, and you're like falling onto jagged rocks, basically.
And I'm prone, and I can
and-
see this happening.
And you just go ah, and you just gently kind of turn around, land on your feet, and you feel calm for a second before you realize that there's a giant dragon up in the air 20 feet above you. that looks like it's about to breathe down on all of you when its turn comes around.
I took that spell in case of
Perfect.
this shit.
Drakiel,
Yay! I'm going to go run and hide and yell at it before I say it.
which way are you going?
You didn't tell us the layout. You said we were at the base of a mountain and there was a.
You're not at the
corpse.
base of the mountain. You're like halfway to the mountain. You're in the middle of like the snowfield covered in rocks. It's just an empty field. You were all in front of it, and Niketh kind of dashed off to the left and jumped in the snowbank.
What else is there? Is it just snowbank?
Just snow.
Okay, you know what? I'm also going to try and just dash into a snowbank, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try and go towards where Niketh ran, but like not towards. So like off towards like southeast or something.
Past the dragon?
Well, the dragon's in the air.
I know, but like past the dragon. Like you're going in the direction of the dragon.
No. You're not telling me which way the dragon is pointed. You said it's in the sky.
Okay.
Stop.
This is what Roll20 is for, but I don't have just a blank field. Basically, I'll draw it for you, because you're in the room with me. So you guys, sorry everyone. So you guys are basically here.
Mhm.
Raina's here. This thing is up in the air right here. Niketh is over here.
Okay, in that case, I am going to just dash to the right 60 feet but right before I say, right before I dash, I'm gonna say, "What's that behind you?" Run the fuck away.
Okay. And you run the fuck away.
Can I make a deception roll?
Sure, go for it.
Get in the thing.
Just save you in any way that I possibly can.
It's a 17.
17.
Probably not high enough if it inside checks.
It is Joe's turn.
All right. I'm gonna try something here. Maybe it's gonna work. I don't know if this is like a thing I can do.
And just to
but
remind you, you're directly in front of it. It looks like it's about to breathe.
I want to use command.
Oh no. Okay.
And I want to tell it to flee.
It's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
It chooses to succeed.
Well done. Well intentioned.
Well,
This thing is.
It is a legendary creature. It has legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
three times a day, it can choose to succeed a saving throw.
gotcha.
So you say flee, and it
Well,
goes,
isn't that just...
No! You will flee to hell! And it's its turn. And are you gonna move? Are you gonna move?
You're a very
Oh, yeah,
angry
I moved.
beast.
I get out the way. I dash into the.
Get out the way, bitch. Yeah, get out the way.
I dash 60 feet away.
You can't dash. You used your action.
Oh, okay. I
But
can
you
just
move
run
30
away.
feet.
Yeah, you can run.
I can move 30 feet? Okay, I just run.
All right. Like under it, or off to where Niketh went, or off to where Drakiel went, or back to where Raina is.
Oh, fuck.
James, you killed the party.
The dice did.
No, not yet. Not yet. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure Raina's dead.
I'm at 1 hit point.
What? Why am I dead?
Did you not hide on your turn?
I run to where,
No, not technically, no. I just ran really far back.
You ran 60 feet back.
That was before the dragon lifted into the air.
Go just run in a different direction. One of us
20
might
feet into
live
the
if
air.
it can't get all of us.
So you're 80 feet away from it.
I run. It's in front of me, so maybe, if it's about to like, I'm gonna run under it.
Okay. Yeah, you just dash right under it, and now it's its turn. Make me a con save, Raina. Its cone is 90
son
feet.
of a... Oh, that's not bad. That's
If it's
19.
below a 21, it
That fails.
Son of a nugget! That requires me to get a fucking nat 20. God damn it!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought my save was pretty good.
Don't worry, I have my second character ready to go. It's alright. I had this research.
Sorry, I have to go on in line and find a...
If I die, I'm playing a cleric.
Nope, nope. Take your time on my death. It's fine. It's fine.
Alright.
Oh no.
What's your hit point maximum, Raina?
13. I'm super strong.
That's 67 points of damage.
Yeah, no, see, like I said, actually, I don't know if you know this, but 2 sessions ago, I gave myself the title of the Perpetually Dead. I was planning on gathering a title list as long as Joe Candles, but I was naive in thinking I would live that long.
How many people is this?
What are your last moments, Raina?
So many. So much damage.
At least I died warm.
Wow.
What?
You don't die warm.
Realistically, I don't, because it would be ice breath. It would be cold breath, wouldn't
It's
it?
cold breath.
Yeah.
Wow, this is... Actually, my last moment says this is very disappointing.
God.
So you say, well, at least I'll die warm, and then you get hit with a blast of freezing cold energy, and you don't even really feel it. You feel warm, because that's what happens with hypothermia, and you just freeze into a solid statue. And once again,
Yeah.
Raina, you are dead.
All right. Good game. Good. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm gonna message you my second character now, because I had this prepared.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. This is great. This is great. This is great.
Tell me it's not a charisma class.
I need everyone within 120 feet.
It's not.
I need everyone within 120 feet of it, so it's everyone, to make me wisdom saves.
Right. Yeah. No.
Funny thing is, I was at advantage on wisdom saving throws, so
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, I got
Didn't that one?
11.
I got a nat 1, yeah.
You're one out for Raina,
Yeah,
everybody.
You
Joe
all
Candle.
scream in terror as you just watch Raina just get glassed. And as this thing flies in the air, and you are all frightened.
Yeah. I was
Anyway.
frightened before.
Honestly, far better than being frozen to death.
You must spend your next turn running away from this thing.
I knew that already.
Oh no! Jesus,
The dog ran away, right?
The dog. Oh no, the dog.
Like, think about
What
it.
the?
He would have smelled the dragon, so you think he would have just run away as soon as Joe.
I'm just gonna
approached
roll
the dragon?
one die to determine exactly what happened to the dog. No shit.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. That dog is just gone. The second that you climbed up on that leather thing, he was just like bolted past it.
Well, at least the dog's okay.
It's barking at you to run.
Yeah.
You can feel it saying, "Ah!" Yeah. Great. Niketh.
Well, I'm stealth, so I run at half speed. Oh, run away? Or do I not
All right,
even have
I'm
that
sorry.
option?
I think I'm gonna say that you're just running in terror at this
Okay,
point.
yeah, just out of there. Yeah, the
Just
flight
out of there.
responds. The flight responds.
You're just
Yeah.
noping out of there, dashing probably.
Oh yeah, 70 feet. Unless, I should talk to you about it. Do I technically count as a small creature?
No.
Okay. Then yeah.
Drakiel.
Yeah, dash away.
Where towards the cairn,
Karen,
the mountain.
the mountain. I'm gonna dash towards where the dog is.
Yeah, he's out that way.
Yeah.
Um,
I figure he's an animal. He's smarter than
technically
me
you're
right
running
now.
towards the dragon, but I'm gonna count this as not.
Yeah. Okay.
Around the dragon.
Around the dragon. Joe.
I continue the direction I'm going.
Run. So you're just gonna
Towards-
keep running.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running. That's towards the cairn, right? Because
Yep.
we were.
The dragon just kind of looks around and it goes, "Where are you going, morsels?" And it just like flicks out its tongue and it doesn't seem to know where you are and it flies off in the opposite direction.
I could only say Joe.
And
Oh my god.
as it flies off in the opposite direction, and you just run. After a minute, your fear fades and you realize what has just happened.
Well, let's go get Raina's gold.
Let's loot his body. Calvin's face.
Using it. We need it for sled
You
dog.
don't even know. You don't even know what my second character is yet, do you?
We can use his gold to hire a new person.
I was thinking we could use it to get a team of sled dogs.
That was good timing too, because we're actually at about the end of our stream, so we'll roleplay this last little bit.
Okay, well, I am looting your body.
Well, okay. Well, can I lay claim to
Yeah,
something?
you'll see if you actually can do that.
The psi crystal.
Oh wait, Druba makes a great point. I think it's frozen to my body.
That's true. Yeah, it's just kind of.
That's true.
Can I
That's
cast
fine.
prestidigitation to warm the area?
Have you sent me something already, Calvin?
I'm about to. I'm
Okay, no
like
worries.
doing the final touch-ups
I
on
don't
the
need your
message.
I don't need your character now.
No,
you-
don't worry.
you-
No, don't worry. It's coming. It's coming.
I have some ideas. We'll talk.
All right.
Um,
I'll send you my
After-
idea, but I am totally accepting of your idea.
No,
as
it's
well.
your it's gonna be mostly your idea. I just have some thoughts. Anyway, great. So what's happening?
after our
Well, yeah.
tender
what's-
moment in bed last night, I also feel partly responsible for Raina's death here. I walk up to his frozen body and I place my hand on his frozen cheek and I say, "Good night, sweet prince." And I kiss him on the forehead.
Raina, make me one last Constitution save.
Fucking life goals. Shit. That's a 17.
The ice begins to melt, and his frozen, but not glassed blue corpse just falls at your feet.
Oh.
Fucking gorgeous.
You feel holy magic expel from your lips as you kiss this corpse.
I do.
Hey Miles, you got to do what every e-girl on the planet wants to do. You kissed a corpse.
It was cold.
Me like you hate me, but you love me. Anyway, cool.
Can I take the money now?
We will privately discuss who
How
loots
to,
his.
yeah, how to
For sled dogs.
do this appropriately.
Tommy Boy Friarmouth says add Raina's Undertaker to to that list of titles, Joe.
Oh.
All right.
I will write that.
All right, I
Episode
sent you a
4,
bait.
and we have a death.
Damn, that was brutal, man.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was coming. You know, it was just a thing.
Well, I was naive. I decided to approach the body. And that
No,
was the Drakiel.
apparently it had no magic, so
Yeah, someone was
I
going.
agree with your action. You know?
I like the essence of this idea. I like the essence of this idea, Calvin. We will talk about this more
Yes!
after the session.
Oh, let's go.
I have some things to bounce off of that.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
All right.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. We will see you next
Exciting.
week. And yeah, if you're already following, please follow. Tell your friends about us. Tell them how brutal it was to watch a level 2 character get glassed. Also, welcome to level 3.
Oh, we get to level up.
Yay!
Yeah, you get to level up.
Yay!
As you stand above Raina's frozen corpse, that's where we will pick up next time.
Oh god.
Marvelous. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Ending on a little bit of a downer, but thank you for joining us, everyone. Good night. I love you. We love you.
Goes to sleep.
I'm gonna go drink.
It's 2 a.m. Go to bed. Go brush your teeth.
No,
Brush your teeth before you go to
it's
bed.
actually 1 a.m. where I am, and there's a select group in the audience that's only midnight. So, like, it's fine.
Nice.
Fair. You're in New
Well,
York. Go to bed.
If you're in New York, go to bed. All right.
Yeah, deal.
Bye.
Good night.